Hello everyone, welcome. I am RxOliver, and these amazing dudes are my friends. And today we're playing Call of Cthulhu. This is Madness in London Town from the Amazing Goodman Games. This is session 4. I'm here with Mr. Chris Kidd, Martin, and Morgan J from Mythic Journeys. So, to all our viewers on Chris's Twitch, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for bearing with us through the technical difficulties. We will now kick things off with a session recap. Thank you, Morgan.
Yes, thank you, Oliver. Thanks to RPG Archivist, I've got... In the pallid light of dawn, the remnants of tumultuous night at the British Museum hung heavy in the air, clinging to the very fabric of reality like an unwelcome spectre. Within the opulent confines of their hotel, Leo Worthington III, Christopher Darrow, and Reginald Gray convened over a modest repast, their minds still reeling from the harrowing events that had transpired. As they perused the morning's newspaper, a disquieting article chronicling the recent suicide ignited a fervent discourse, the air thick with tension as they weighed their next steps. The enigmatic figure of Adair Merriweather loomed large in their deliberations, a man of shadows whose motives were shrouded in enigma, while the foreboding Waxworks Museum beckoned like a siren's call, fraught with perilous potential. With a resolute decision made, the trio set forth to Merriweather's opulent abode, a dwelling that bore the hallmarks of affluence yet stood shrouded in ominous silence. Upon arrival, the absence of illumination within suggested the man of mystery might be absent, a settling thought that hung in the air like a shroud. As they deliberated on whether to breach the sanctity of his home or to seek him through more conventional means, Reggie, displaying resourcefulness born of desperation, scoured the vicinity for a telephone. His quest bore fruit in a nearby establishment, yet fate proved capricious as Merriweather's voice remained elusive. In a twist most befitting of thrilling tales, Leo's keen eye caught sight of two dubious figures, their intentions cloaked in shadows, who were observing from the periphery. Without a moment's hesitation, the party sprang into action, giving chase through the cobbled streets. Reggie, displaying both bravery and cunning, subdued his quarry. His intimidating presence extracting information like a surgeon with a scalpel. Meanwhile, Leo and Christopher tackled their own target to the ground, their interrogation yielding revelations of a sordid scheme. The men had been paid to watch Merriweather's domicile. Among the spoils of their encounter, Reggie unearthed a note bearing Merriweather's address, a breadcrumb in their labyrinthine pursuit of truth. Stealthily, they approached the grand estate, artfully avoiding the prying eyes of a nearby bobby. With deft hands, Reginald picked the lock to a window, granting them entry into a lavish living room that, while adorned with the trappings of wealth, bore an unsettling absence of personal belongings. Christmas decorations hung like forlorn memories, the tree devoid of gifts, the stark testament to Merriweather's apparent estrangement from his own life. Christopher, ever the seeker of the arcane, rummaged through the shadows for any relics of dark practices. Their search bore fruit, uncovering a calendar marked with an impending gala and a card from a floor delivery, ominously signed with a solitary letter M, hinting at connections to the benefactor of glorious, dubious character. The tendrils of suspicion coiled tighter around Merriweather's persona, prompting the trio to ponder the depths of his possible affiliations with unspeakable cults. With curiosity ignited, they departed the residence and set their sights upon the Waxworks Museum, an establishment steeped in both allure and dread. Upon their arrival, a tantalizing promise of the Chamber of Horrors lured them within, where lifelike figures of historical icons loomed in eerie stillness. Reggie, ever cautious, took it upon himself to disarm the waxen figures, unscrewing their heads with the meticulousness of a surgeon, lest they spring to life with malevolent intent. As they ventured deeper into the museum's sinister embrace, they stumbled upon a back room replete with gruesome displays, including a harrowing tribute to the infamous Jack the Ripper. It was here that the very fabric of reality warped, as the waxen effigy of the Ripper stirred to life, a ghastly harbinger of chaos. The party, caught unawares, rolled for initiative, their hearts pounding with the thrill of impending conflict. Reggie unleashed the power of his elephant gun, though his first shot went wide. Yet fortune favored him on the second attempt. Jack retaliated, his wrath leaving Reggie wounded, but Leo, quick-witted as ever, seized upon the chaos, distracting the creature by hurling a nearby female figurine in desperate gambit. The skirmish intensified, with Leo managing to disarm the monstrous figure, its arm twitching in a grotesque spasm on the ground. In a final act of defiance, Reggie ripped Jack's head from its body, casting it aside like a discarded plaything, thus quelling the immediate threat. Yet the encounter extracted a toll, as Leo, in his fervor to claim the butcher's knife, unwittingly drew the attention of other animated figures, leading to a sanity check that shattered his composure, leaving him teetering on the precipice of madness, as the guillotine slipped down and sliced his arm. As the session drew to a close, the intrepid adventurers stood on the brink of deeper revelations within the Wax Emporium, their minds racing with thoughts of what lay ahead and the specter of more animated horrors that awaited them in their relentless quest for answers surrounding Merryweather and the unfathomable dark forces that conspired in the shadows. Their echoes of their choruses reverberated through the air, promising further mysteries to unravel and terrors to confront in the days yet to come. Mere moments from stepping forth out of the Chamber of Horrors, digging deeper into the mysteries that lay at the Waxworks Museum. And from there, I think you all were about to head straight into the next area.
Yep.
Yeah.
This area of the tiny museum is the unusual. It's got a sign that says Zephyr's Cabinet of Curiosities. This room contains all manner of odd specimens and artifacts, held on shelves, sitting on pedestals, displayed in glass cases. The overall effect is a clutter of weird objects and curios everywhere the eyes roam.
Calling it the Cabinet of Curiosities is a Lovecraft Easter egg, by the way, because it's COC, like the Call of Cthulhu. They did it with they did it with that Guillermo del Toro series, where they did the 8 different short horror stories. That was called Cabinet of Curiosities as well, which was a tribute to Lovecraft, because they had 2 Lovecraft stories in it. So yeah, that's a little Easter egg calling it that.
Excellent.
And it didn't go past me, so shout out to Goodman Games. I love that.
Well, went straight past me until you just told me, but now it gave me a little bit of excitement to watch it again.
It was awesome, that show. I might watch it again, actually.
I'm watching it right now.
Oh, there's always
Instead of playing,
There's always one.
always fucking one. There's always fucking one, and he's always the Irish.
I went
Always
to
you.
Tenerife. Well, I went to Tenerife.
Yeah, my dad's fucking Bruce Lee. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
So we're heading into
Anyhow,
the
let's
next
check
area
out
of
these
the
cabinets.
Wax Museum. And we're just going to take the heads off all the waxworks again, just to be on the safe side.
No, because if we swap them, we might swap them back on the right ones. Because we've already done it. We might put them back.
Is Pocahontas still alive?
Oh, Jesus.
She had not come to life. You tossed her at Jack.
I thought it was Sacagawea. Are they now
Sacagawea,
interchangeable?
yeah.
Are now interchangeable? These 2 people.
It's been a month.
Depends the American history in it.
Aye, well,
Man,
been 4 weeks, to be fair.
I think you've been doing Disney history, which is slightly different than. I'm pretty sure we had Medusa and the Witch. I remember that, and then Jack the Ripper finally died.
So not so fun fact in the true story of Pocahontas, because it's based on a true story. The man's in his 30s and Pocahontas is a 13-year-old girl. Sad but true.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
In lighter news, there are glass cases filled with, pinned beetles of all sizes and types, scarabs.
Nice.
That's cool. I love
Elias beetles.
Love insects.
A rather ghastly dried creature with a monkey-like head, withered arms, and a fish-like torso and tail.
Fish-like torso.
Labeled with young merman caught near the Galapagos Islands.
Nice.
That's cool.
Can I Can I roll like a spot hidden or something to look for the like if there's any symbols or anything that could have like sparked an idea or like like footprints on the floor, you know, some kind of trail of where the person that because Jack the Ripper just did not come alive on his own. Is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah,
here. There has to be some evidence of someone being here other than us.
I expect to find red chalk written on the wall or on the floor or something somewhere, actually.
Yeah, I want to say that you found something like that.
I was going to say,
Perhaps
I can't remember if Chris's character did that before we finished the last game. I can't remember if we checked stuff out.
That was certainly the plan.
That's a big fail.
I fucking still got Jack the Ripper's clay in my eyes.
Can we take his knife?
Wax. Oh, I took his arm that had the knife on it, I think.
Ah, so you've got the knife.
Wielding the arm, yeah.
Yeah. Is the knife real? Check it, because it might be useful.
He was able to wield it very effectively, but no, it is wax.
Are we all doing spot hidden? Are we allowed?
I've did one just in case.
Yeah. There's plenty of stuff in this weird room and the Chamber of Horrors.
Well, I've got a success on mine. She's on mine.
So you do pick out more of that red chalk.
Oh, I do.
At the base of the Jack the Ripper pedestal. And it looks like the same sort of arcane symbols that were in the diorama room.
Like the same symbols or just similar style?
The same ones.
Okay. I'll alert the boys that I found this. But Reginald's got a hard success.
So I got a little bit more?
Yeah. So those symbols are there in the back. Ahead, and actually give me a natural world or biology or something. See if we can get even more detail about this merman or whatnot that's out here.
So this is just a monkey's head sewn onto a fish.
Yeah, nah. My natural word was okay as well, but not for that.
Yours will be. Be better than mine anyway.
Yeah, I still failed it.
Oh, yeah. Push it. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, whatever.
Fine.
So these this merman probably
failed again. Does it attack me?
With a 49, do you want to spend luck?
No, that was a push.
Oh, you pushed that.
Yeah, I pushed it, so I can't. Yeah.
Oh. No, the merman does not attack you. But there are some things that start moving in the cases.
Bugs.
There are a couple of shrunken heads that start trying to open their mouths, which are sewn shut. And they are in a solitary glass case on the northern wall. There is a specimen of coral that starts to undulate in its case. The pale white of the dead coral springing to life. One thing that does not start moving around is a dusty skeletal hand in one of the very central cases, lit brightly and attached to a lacquered wooden board. But yes, with those things going on, what do the three of you do?
Well, if these things start moving, well, is the case locked?
You don't see a lock on it per se.
Right, hang on a sec. Have I or have I not got a gun? Because I'm gonna just fucking shoot
Well,
them.
I fucking open it as these bugs start attacking us.
You got a gun from the Black Market?
I've got a 32 revolver.
No.
Morgan, I'm gonna go pop, pop, pop in these shrunken heads. I'm taking no chances.
Okay. Don't fumble a firearms roll. They are right there.
So it's just a case of don't fumble and I'm okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I move away from him so I don't get like exploded?
Okay, that's not fumble.
Yeah, see,
You're
I
good.
said that. Well, I was gonna say I said that before he rolled.
If you fumbled, you might have blasted just the mouths open, and that wouldn't have been good. Allow them to speak whatever it was that they were trying to.
I need to.
No, but you splatter the thick paste that is inside these shriveled skulls against the back of the wall.
I'll have 7 bullets left now, though.
Yeah.
Did you say it was 3 talking heads? 3 shrunken heads.
2.
2, right. Oh, sorry, I've got 8 bullets left then.
Two heads, 1 hand, and coral.
Yeah, okay.
On the other side of the room, there is a large stuffed wolf, in rather poor shape.
Okay, but I'm going to put a bullet in its head.
No more is the beast of the Salisbury Plain, shot by F. Huntington after a fierce battle. A valid museum artifact here.
That wasn't that far off a fumble that time.
Yeah.
I'm walking right up to it and just putting the gun to its head.
Yes.
Maybe save some bullets for the fucking boss at the end. not
Yeah,
the
but I'd rather
fake
these things didn't. I'd rather take these out of the game before they get up and start attacking us. Do you know what I mean?
Mm,
I like your logic, but I'm gonna challenge your logic with the fact that these are inanimate objects.
So
that are
shooting it in the
being
brain
brought
isn't going to
to
work
life.
because it's no got a brain. Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're fucking right,
If
Chris. I hate
if
when
Chris
Chris is
Kidd
right.
if Chris Kidd has to come and explain logic, so you know fucking something bad's going
You know
on.
you're having a bad one when Chris is explaining shit to you. I hate when Chris is right. You're fucking right though. Aye, it's no gonna help because they don't have a brain. It's not like a zombie where you shoot it in the brain and it's game over. Fuck.
You know.
If you are shooting it in the head, you may very well also be blowing its jaws off. So
yeah,
snapping and biting at you.
That's what I'll do. I'll put the gun there and blow its jaw off. So if it does try to bite, it's got nothing to bite with. That's a good point, Morgan.
It's just gonna lick you.
Also, would like to rub off the chalk, rub it away.
Good. Someone mentioned that.
Yeah, so the chalk that we found, I'm gonna wipe it away.
Okay. Oh. So you wipe that away, and the Jack the Ripper figure becomes. It gives sort of a last shudder, and freezes up.
So when I wiped it off, that's when Jack the Ripper stopped twitching.
Yeah, decapitating him, ripping his limbs off, it did quite a bit, and he was out on the ground, erasing that chalk. It just sort of like froze his body back into.
Sealed the deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So just keep your eyes open, boys, especially for this chalk. If we see this chalk, just immediately rub it off if you see any more of this, because that's what controls them. They can't attack us without the chalk. So when we do move into move round this room or into the next room, I'm going to be especially looking for the chalk.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to keep an eye out for the chalk because I want to make a press with a book to copy it. So if I had have known that you were gonna
you'd have done that.
that
for
it
that
was
one.
there,
Yeah, apologies.
I'd have done that first so that I'd have known what what it could be, so that then maybe
So you could
I could
research
try
the
a wee bit of
symbols.
occult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll remember next
It's
time.
alright.
I'll try to remember next time.
If you want to do a contested roll against each other's luck,
No, it's
Okay.
fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
let's
we
do
can
it.
we
Let's
can
do it.
retcon that.
Let's do it. Let's roll
Do
luck.
it.
If
Do
you roll,
it.
if you roll better than me, then you've done it.
All right.
I got an extreme success. I got 5.
538.
Oh, let's see.
Why do I get my good
what do
rolls
you-
when I'm
what do
rolling
you-
against my friend? No,
What
that's
do you get if you get a fumble on luck? You just die.
Yeah.
I don't know if there is a rule for fumbling on luck. It's optional in itself, so
Yeah.
I guess it's
think,
all up to me.
I think you should die.
Okay, so you weren't able to beat him to that and make an impression of the chalk or sketch that out.
I'll shout you next time if I see another one though.
Cheers, lad. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
If I had known, I wouldn't have done that. You're right though. We should get
Okay.
a note of what these symbols look like so we can research them.
Do we go into the next room?
See what
Okay,
horrors
the
we
next
face
room
next.
there. This is a workroom. There are large bubbling vats, and sorry, not bubbling vats. There are large blocks of wax stored here. There are certainly not bubbling vats of wax somewhere else. That was totally not the case. No, but there are molds and hammers and chisels. This looks like the area where they
Make the wax work.
do the fine detail to
Yeah.
make the heads and eyes. There's a rack of costumes.
Anyone famous in the costumes?
No, just the costumes themselves.
No, I mean any costumes of anyone famous. Like, is there an Attila the Hun? Is there a Genghis Khan? Is there a Nelson Mandela? No, because it's the 1920s, so there's not a Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, not well known in the 20s.
Yeah.
I'd love if there was an random Nelson Mandela one.
Yeah.
I'm Nelson Mandela. I'm here from the future to save you.
There is a suit of armor that glistens. As you get up close to it, you see it's also made of wax, though.
Okay.
And there are some oriental robes.
Does the armor have a full face helmet?
Yes, it does.
Does the full face helmet open? Does it have a visor that opens?
No,
No.
it's just one big wax piece.
I want to remove the helmet. Is the helmet part of the wax? So the helmet's not even a helmet, it's made of wax. It's part of the head, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't need to do
Still
anything with that.
you can still take its head off.
I think I will still take its head off just
like
in
we
case.
did last time.
I think you're right, Martin. Just in case. I'm going to twist this fucker's head off.
Yeah. Animated wax.
And you
Suit of
said
armor.
that are they just blocks of wax, or do you say they're bubbling? So there's like hot wax in this
No,
room?
they're
There's
not bubbling, that
definitely
was a
nothing
mistake.
bubbling. No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just making
don't-
sure in case.
Don't go into the next room.
Well, we're gonna have to go in the next
Don't
room.
go into the next room. What do you mean?
In the next room, there are vats of bubbling wax.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
GM got 2 rooms confused. Fair enough.
Yeah.
okay. We've all been
Oh.
there.
But the wax is
Oh.
bubbling right now. That tells me that somebody's here recently. Because why is it bubbling? It's not like always switched on. It's only going to be bubbling when they're currently making a waxwork. Do we see anyone?
How much do you know about wax working? It could always be bubbling, like a coal mine or
It's not like
whatever
that
it
fucking 100-year soup where they just keep it going and keeping it going. Like they're
is.
gonna
Might be.
no, because it's gonna be it'll not be done because it'll not be done with electricity to heat. It'll be done with an open flame. So there's no way they'll leave an open flame on in a wax museum when there's nobody around. No way. Somebody's here. Somebody is around. That's what this means. Chris, you agree?
I'm gonna throw the knife in the arm in.
You throw the knife,
these
the knife
are-
and the arm into the wax.
These are tall enough for a man. They're maybe 9 feet tall. So you can hurl that up. As you look up to see where the top would be and if that's contained or the bubbling is emanating from an open container at the top, you see a person monitoring these vats up on the catwalk.
I'm gonna point my gun at him and go, "Stop whatever you are doing."
Do you recognize them?
Fucking, I'm throwing the fucking knife arm at this cunt.
Okay, so you yell that out. You throw the knife arm. Give me a fighting brawl or is throw.
Throw is a
Is throw
skill in
fifth
Call of
edition?
Cthulhu in it, and nobody ever has any points in it.
Throw.
Nobody ever has points in
Yeah, I
throw.
have throw.
Okay.
I've got 20.
That's
have,
that's the standard. That's what everybody starts with.
Yeah.
Okay, you throw that knife and it pearls straight up and lands in the vat of wax.
Well,
What the hell are you doing down there? What?
What the hell are you doing?
What?
Up there? What time of day is it, by the way, Morgan? Museum's not open, is it?
No, it's
morning,
not.
isn't
It's
it?
nighttime.
Morning. I thought we came in the morning, or did we come after?
I think we came late at night, didn't we?
You went to
we went to the
Merryweather's.
house and found the wally
first.
boots, and then
Yeah.
Oh fuck! The fucking welly conversation is all coming back now.
Oh yeah.
Archivist
Oh.
neatly put that aside.
Yeah, thanks, RPG.
You went there. You spent an
Archivist.
hour or two curb stomping people and pillaging Merryweather's place. And then later that afternoon, you went to Zephyr's.
Ah, didn't
you
you
found it
kill a
was
man?
closed.
Didn't you kill a man, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You killed a man.
no, I didn't kill him. He's still alive. He just didn't have any teeth.
You American History X'd him.
Yeah. I don't know if you stopped to inspect the body and check to see whether or not he was still alive, but I'll let you in on a little secret that he's not.
He's not. I thought so. Yeah, you're a killer, Leo. You're a killer.
So while these two are like attacking this guy,
I'm
can
not
I be
attacking
like
him.
running?
I'm
I
not
thought you
attacking.
fired a gun. I
No,
thought you...
no,
I
just
thought
pointing
you-
the gun at him. Just
okay.
pointing the gun at this point.
And we don't recognize him, right? He's not one of the professors that we know or something.
No.
That's because so he's like in round. So okay, I'm just making
No,
sure.
yeah.
Does it look like he
I'm
should
still
work here?
running.
Although I have some AI-generated pictures of all of the folks that you met at the gala. And I think it'd be harder for you to identify which ones those are and the photos of your characters. Whether the elephants have 2 tusks or 3.
Good old AI art. Never lets you down. How many fingers am I gonna have this time?
They are working really hard on getting that to produce some great stuff. I think their goal is to have the AI art generated through a legitimate way that pays the people who've created the art that
I hope they.
it
I hope
uses.
they do eventually start
Oh, that's nice.
getting some money to the people that created the art that they're learning from,
Yeah.
because the people that created the art that it's learning from deserve some money. I'm not a total
Repeat.
hater of AI art, but it needs to change the way, there needs to be credit to the people that it's learning from, or there needs to be money going to the people that it's learning from, or something, because it is just stealing their work at this point. It's
Yeah.
theft.
right now it's just sort of there as an option, like, hey, this is something you could do, and they're using I'm not sure what, some stable diffusion or something, but on their roadmap is something something good. They are doing a lot of really amazing stuff with RPG Archivist. Yeah, they got some great plans. Anyway, this guy is, taken aback by the act of throwing of his figurines' body parts at him, and pretty scared by the guy pointing a gun at him and starting to yell. He starts to back away slowly, like, "Hey, museum's closed."
Does he
I'm
look like
just
he
here-
works here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's got overalls on. It doesn't have like a name badge or anything. He's not back here where public is going to be coming.
Yeah, so I'm going to say just back away
expected
from the
to.
wax. Back away from the wax.
Yeah.
Switch the burner off. Switch it off.
That's down there. It's underneath each one.
Right, so I'm going to keep my gun pointed at him and ask Reggie and Leo, can you get those? Can you switch those off? We don't want him creating any more wax works right now. Switch those off. I'll keep my gun trained on him.
I'll try and turn him off, but I also want to run up after him because I've seen this movie. I don't want him like throwing these vats of wax on us. I want to be climbing up them stairs any second.
Yeah.
I thought Reggie liked wax.
I mean, he does, but in his own, his own time.
Controlling it himself.
Yeah.
Or maybe with someone he trusts to control it.
Yeah.
You run to the stairs, and in the corner you pass 5 more wax figurines that have not been molded yet. They're just set against the wall, leaning up there. Giant, no, not giant, they're like hand size. Leaning up, coated in wax. Yeah. Unadorned.
Keep an eye on them as you move past them. Keep your distance.
Oh yeah, jumping past that.
And as Reggie approaches
Yeah,
the guy, I've always got my gun trained on the guy as well. Leo, are you going to switch off these vats?
I don't think I'm qualified to do that.
It'll just be a little switch where you switch the gas off.
If you put your head down there and take a look, it's sort of like a Bunsen burner.
Yeah, just a gas burner, yeah. Just because turning a valve.
Yeah.
I do also feel like these are going to be quite handy if we have to deal with anything else.
As a weapon, you mean? Yeah, to pour hot wax over it. You might be right, actually.
Or they might just all fucking climb out of it like wax people.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried. The more hot wax there is around, the more things could be formed. Like, I don't know if all that. So basically, if these chalk symbols can animate waxworks, imagine what it can do to a 9-foot tall vat of wax. Hot wax. I think we need to have this not hot around us.
I've never had a fucking melted candle come to attack me.
I bet these are
So this is going to be a first for you.
These are big 9-foot tall vats of hot wax. If this pours over you, it's going to solidify. It's going to cool down and solidify, and then you're going to suffocate.
In the time that we've had this conversation, I've already climbed up the catwalk, so I'm not worried about a 9-foot tall anything falling on top of me because I'm just as tall as it now.
Right. Is it possible for me to do it with one hand while I keep my gun trained on the guy?
Yeah.
If,
I would like.
If you keep your gun on him, I'm going up the catwalk anyway, so he's not fucking getting past me.
I mean,
Like,
I
he's
can
not
turn.
You are
stuck
right
at the
behind
doors.
Martin.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I was just doing it because, yeah, that's fine. What happens? Does he care that they're running after him?
He will. I would like Christopher to make an idea roll.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Idea's intelligence, isn't it?
Yes.
What's the one that's education? There's idea and another one, isn't there?
No.
Yeah, there is. The other one's done on education. Ideas.
Yes. No. It's
Oh
knowledge.
no, as in
K-N-O-W.
no, K-N-O-W. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a hard success on intelligence.
Excellent. Yes, your concern about if this wax got onto you, what would happen, makes you second guess things, and you look over to those 5 wax figures that haven't been molded into anything yet, and realize that is exactly what it would look like if you were dipped into wax.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a fucking minute. Hold up.
We'll wait, but
Hold
just
up. So are those
after
5?
you give me a sanity check.
Oh shit! 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 Fail! Oh no! Oh no! I just
Okay,
realised, just as you made me roll that check, like what's going on with those 5 things? Those are people.
I was just kind of like, have you
You
not
only
seen
lose
House
one.
of?
Oh, that's
You not
okay.
seen House of Wax? I was like, you must have pieced it together.
I've not seen House of Wax, no.
Oh, you should watch it. It's pretty good.
I've lost 1 more sanity point.
Okay, slowly but surely.
Shit.
Okay, so we've got the 2 of you running up the stairs, and the worker here is sort of pinned between the end of the catwalk and you 2.
Well, I want to kind of grab him, so
Get him interrogated. Hang him over the
Yeah,
vat
I'm
of
not-
wax. Fucking
yeah, I can. Yeah, I
Right,
can
so
grab
you
him.
know what to do. Grab him, put him on the ground, put his teeth to the edge of the catwalk.
No, 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 no. No more of that. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
way more dramatic than that. I want to like grab him and just hover him over one of the vat things.
Yeah, dangle him over the hot
Like,
wax. Talk,
we
motherfucker.
played it.
With
played it.
one hand, with your arthritic arm.
Hey, I'm arthritic. My character is not. I like to play out the butt. So, let's see. If it goes bad, I guess it just means he'll fall in the wax and come back as a weird monster, right? So do I have to? Is that a brawl check to kind of try and aggressively grab him?
Yeah. What is your dexterity?
Oh,
there?
extreme success! I think that
Oh.
happened.
Come
I think
on.
that
No need to worry about that. Okay.
Yeah, just grab his little ankle and just dangle him.
Yeah.
No.
What's your? I don't think you're going to be strong enough to grab his ankle and dangle him over the pit, but you could certainly throw him to the ground of the catwalk and
Oh, that's not dramatic enough. It's an extreme success. Can I not like?
well
Mufasa.
to the flat on the catwalk with his head slid out off the edge, face down into the bubbling. Not actually in it, but like he can feel
Yeah, I'm
the
not-
heat.
Yeah, I mean, I just want him to be like really scared. Whatever's dramatic enough.
Yeah, quite right, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Love that. Make that.
yeah,
Make
I'll
that
do
pig
that,
squeal.
and then gonna let the kid take over with the talking.
This guy's gonna turn into Terminator 2.
Don't.
So I'm gonna like while he has him restrained, I'm gonna be like, tell us who you're working for, and don't say the museum. We know that you're some cult fucking weirdo. And then I slap him with the back of my hand and say, where are the maps?
I don't work here. No, I just got paid to. What maps? What are you talking about?
Aha! You just get paid. Who pays you? Where's your salary? You know what maps I'm talking.
It's that guy. And he points back to the end of the catwalk, and there's an office back there. The door opens, and 2 people step out with weapons drawn.
With weapons drawn, shit.
I put down your guns now, or this boy goes to the curb.
Yeah, they are. They make those visible.
Ooh. Do these look like they work here? These ones?
They are also in the overalls that this guy is wearing, with no name tags or anything.
But they've got guns
They don't
out.
look like they've been particularly well used. Now that you're up there, you know, you're put on his neck. Yeah, they're not singed ever. They don't have droplets of wax on them. These are more of a costume than actual work clothes. All 3 of them are wearing the same kind. as if they were all just bought together at once as
Yeah, I don't think
a
these
way
people
to-
really work here, by the way. I think this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Are they
The
attacking
one
us?
that's
Take 'em out.
hung
Okay.
over-
So
one that
let's
was hung over the
actually
vat said no, and yeah, they're pointing a gun at us. So
Pointing
like,
guns, aye.
yeah.
Okay. We've got one. We've got cover. We can use one for cover, right? Because I'm grabbed him.
That's right, you can. Pick him up and just use him as a
Yeah.
human shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are folks' dexterity? Let's actually put people into an order here.
My
Fifty.
dexterity is...
Well, I've not got
50.
my gun out, so I'm just.
75.
I've got a gun out, though. That adds 50, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it will. I'll
So
move
I'm
you
on
up.
I'm on 100.
Reggie, you're 55.
Yeah, I'm 55. Yeah.
Christopher,
Oh, man.
you're at 150.
No, I'm not at 150. I'm at 50 plus 50. I'm at 100, sorry.
Plus 50, right?
Yeah,
not
50
plus
plus
100.
50. No, yeah, 50 plus 50. I'm at
Got
100.
this 100 in my mind. It's Reggie, Christopher, Leo. Dex of 75. Do you have a gun out too?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish I
And,
could be a liar.
I've got 2 guns in my sheet, but I don't think the elephant... I don't have the elephant gun. There is only 1 elephant gun, right?
Yeah,
think
that was
so,
just so
yeah.
you all could know the stats of it. Okay, the 2 from the office are both at 40.
Oh, at least we're all going before them, boys.
For an old boy, you're fucking more dexterous than 2 possible wax figures.
He's pretty nimble for an old boy, actually.
I mean, I think I'm only like 50. I'm not sure. I'd say how old I am. I think
That's
I'm
old
50.
as shit.
Fuck.
Okay, so Christopher, you're up first.
I am going to... Can I ask them to drop their weapons, and if they don't do it instantly, I'm going to then shoot? Is that possible?
Yeah, sure.
Drop your weapons.
And they're not going to.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot. Motherfuckers. I'm just going to take the 1 shot because I don't have the best skill with my gun.
Okay. Actually, the 2 from one of them has a gun, so that should be.
Well, I'll shoot him then, the one with the gun,
Yeah.
and miss. Oh, I'll spend 5 luck. I will spend 5 luck on that. Make that a success.
Excellent.
Aye,
2
it's,
from
it's only
office.
5 off. I am spending luck on that.
There you go. Okay. You hit for 3 damage there. Excellent.
Nice.
Let me
Oh, I need to mark.
that notepad out.
Need to make a note of how many bullets as well. That's 1 more gone. I have 6 left.
Okay. Can you track your own ammunition for me?
Yeah, I am doing. I've got 6 left.
That'll. Thanks. So we got 1, 2, 3. Down 3.
Bullets impale, don't they?
They do. That was just a regular success.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking.
Yeah. Bullets and blades.
Yeah, bullets and stabby things.
And certain spells. That's not come into play today. Okay, so this guy from the office with a gun, you can see him trying to draw that out, and you shoot him and wing him in the shoulder. he draws his gun and aims it at Reggie. And hey, let him back up.
That what he says to me.
Yeah.
I mean, or I'm gonna be like, or what?
Don't do it, Reggie. Don't do
He
it.
fires at you.
Ooh.
Fine. I mean, he was pleasant.
Are you going to dive for cover?
I mean, I kind of have cover because I've got his friend right like in front of me, so.
Okay.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
said he was pulling the body up at this other guy in front of him. So.
But he could also dive for cover. It's always an option. And
yeah, but I'm
seeing
thinking
as there are vats of bubbling
yeah,
wax right here.
if
When you dive for
cover,
cover, you roll dodge, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
With a bonus die.
And you can only dive for cover. You can't just dodge a bullet. You can only go prone, right?
Yeah. But he's got, the human shield.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
human
so
shield.
I don't know what to do. I don't. Do I have to do anything? Because I'm like, if I dodge, I might fall in one of the vats. Plus, I kind of have cover, so
Just hold that guy up in front of you, mate. That's what I would do.
yeah, that's what I want to do if I can. So, what, do I have to roll anything or just leave it?
No, would you like to... Can you fight back against firearms?
No.
God, I don't think so.
No.
Well, you
No,
don't have
so
a
I'm
gun
just-
to fight back with, anyway, so no.
No, so I'm literally just using the guy as a shield if possible.
Yeah.
I think you possibly can if they're point blank range. I think.
That would be brawl then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a penalty die when trying to use a ranged firearm up close.
Mm-hmm.
And, block that.
So should I roll brawl to keep the guy in front of me, or just?
No,
fire
you're
and
good.
see what happens? Okay,
If
cool.
he were up close trying to use firearm at short range. But he is going to roll against it. Oh, no, I don't want to roll 40. I want to roll 1d100.
Ooh,
Oh,
I don't like that.
Not a hard success.
Not a hard success.
His friend takes 2 points of damage.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Haha.
Okay, Leo.
So I'm gonna turn to Reggie and be like, "Hey, do you want to use that fucking boomstick for something useful? I'll hold this fucking Breton that you have, and you sort out the big bads."
He's like, do you think you can do that? Is you responsible enough to hold this man without killing him?
We've seen what
Yes
happens
or
when
no
you
would
tried
be
that.
Yeah, I'm happy to hand him over to this little weakling. It's fine.
Okay. I wanna try and like restrain this person. So I'm gonna do. Is it just brawl? Is it? Yeah.
It's a maneuver fighting brawl.
And brawl.
Can I say Reggie literally hands him over with one hand?
Oh.
I'm.
You can spend luck if you want.
Oh,
I don't
You
really
can't push
want to
combat.
because I've got. Oh, you can't push combat. What?
No.
You can spend luck on combat rolls, but not push them.
14 luck is a lot of fucking luck.
I will let Reggie assist, since the two of you are actually acting in tandem here.
okay. So does that mean he gets like an extra advantage
yeah.
roll or whatever?
Reggie, if you can succeed in a maneuver check here with your fighting brawl, we'll let him re-roll with a bonus die there.
Nope.
No.
No, okay. So as you try to
throw him out.
as you try to hand him
man.
off, he sort of wriggles loose and isn't able to break free. But he is not also controlled by either of you.
He gives me like a kick to my chest that like wins me or something.
The two of you trying to pass him off, you don't quite get it. He's squirming around. And he's going to try to,
Perfect.
squeeze by you and run back to the west side of the building here.
Love it. I love it. I can be angry at Chris for once. I'm going to bring this up for 3 years until we bury the hatchet. 3 years.
You know, but Reggie, now you've got your hands free and you can take your gun out.
And it's your turn.
And it's your turn. Let's go,
Don't
Reggie.
be doing that. We don't like it when you start being logical and shit. Just keep to the gym, my friend.
Oh my god. Harsh. Right, it's your turn.
I don't
Shoot
like
this
it when
cunt.
Chris makes vague sense. This is why the world's going shit. This is why they're fucking blocking the sun out. The Irish are getting too smart. We need to get that sun out. But I will get my gun out, but it's my choice to get my gun out. I'm not listening to anyone else's advice.
You're not doing it because Chris said so. You're doing it because you said so.
Yeah.
And it says that you get 1 or 2 attacks. There you go.
Well, he used one. Actually, you used both shots last time, and I want to say that you said you reloaded it at the end of last session. So you can either.
Yeah,
so the way
surely.
the elephant gun works is that you can either fire off one shot or one after another.
Yeah.
You want to be able to stop this elephant in its tracks, so they've designed it so that you can
Fire 2 bullets.
fire again without having to reload.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would. Once it's empty out of combat, I would always reload it. Like, definitely without question.
Can I tell what caliber
So-
gun this guy had?
Not from where you are, no.
Okay, just because I've not got very many bullets, so. Hey, can I roll on? Can I roll on handguns? And if I get a success, I can tell what caliber he's got.
Maybe on your turn.
Yeah, fair.
Reggie.
So, is it an action to get my gun out, and that's my turn done, or can I actually fire on this turn?
Now you can pull it out.
You
and
can
fire.
you can draw and fire with a penalty die.
Okay, so I'll do that.
And
I have to
Are
I
you
have to
firing
click
once or
penalty.
twice? Because that would be another penalty die.
Just once, but I have to click
Okay.
the penalty below, right?
Yeah.
To see.
Hey, nice.
Okay. So either a 69 or 49. 69 is worse, and that's still a success.
Nice, smart,
Um,
nice.
And you're shooting for the guy with the gun.
The
Back,
one
who
who
just
looks
came out of the
the,
office.
the one who looks the most dangerous. Yeah, if any one of them's got a visible gun, I would
Yeah.
be firing at him.
Not the one who just broke free of you.
Nah, he's a bit damaged already, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so you are gonna succeed with that. Roll damage for that elephant gun.
Let's go.
Alright, hold on. So that's my combat, and that will be. So it's 1. Oh, sorry. Here it is. Ignore the top bit. So it's 13 damage.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay.
I'm presuming he's like proper dead, right?
Yeah. So
Nice,
3
Reggie.
plus 13 is 16.
Mhm.
That takes him out.
That takes most people out in Call of Cthulhu, doesn't it?
Oh my god, yes. And I'm gonna say that, the guy next to him, he gets a couple points of damage too. The elephant gun is nasty.
Ooh.
And
You're
he
gonna
was-
say he gets like, you're gonna say he gets excited. I'm like, what?
We got a bit of cleave damage on that. The bullet's gone right through him and hit the other guy.
this isn't like buckshot. That would.
Nice. There's
Is
no
it like
spread.
a massive? It's like a massive hole. Can I just wave through the hole?
From
Is
an
it
elephant gun, it
presume
would be. It's a pretty big caliber bullet, isn't
Oh.
it?
Yeah.
Like a really big
Yeah.
caliber bullet.
Well, I'm gonna wave and see if there is anyone in the office by
It's
looking
like
through the
it's like
hole.
not quite 50 cal, but it's big, right? Like it's fucking that size
Oh.
of bullet. They're really big, like.
can't
I
believe
don't
never
know the
realised
caliber
you-
size. It's
I can't believe I
double
never
barreled at
realised you
least.
could have an elephant gun in Call of Cthulhu. I'm only ever having this weapon now. This money go to. That's my turn, though, I guess. So there's. Movement. No, I'm gonna keep next to my friend. I'm worried Leo will. Well, if I leave him alone too long.
Okay. So this guy who's pinned is gonna try to, is no longer pinned, but is gonna try to like
Hmm.
squeeze by Leo and run for his companion. Not companions anymore. So he is going to try to maneuver around you. Would you like to try to oppose that, or just let him right through?
Yeah,
Trip him up.
nah. I
Trip
can
him up.
brawl. I can
Stick a leg out.
brawl him, right? Yeah. I mean, I kind of want him to trip up and fall in one of the vats, but nah, I've got to fail him.
Okay. 1d100. Oh, he succeeds. Oh, sorry. My God. Need to play more Cthulhu. No, he totally fails also. So he's
nice.
trying to, scoot around you, but it's a tiny catwalk. This is not designed to be a wide space to maneuver around.
To have fights on.
Yeah. Okay, so he can't break free there.
Good.
But we do have the one guy in the office, or from the office, who
he's
is
dead.
now.
Oh yeah, no, he's not dead. It's the one with the gun that's dead.
Yeah, no, there were
isn't
two from the office.
Yeah.
One with a gun and one without a weapon drawn. He is going to back into the office and slam the door closed.
Excellent. So it's my turn.
Yes.
I will run over to the one that's dead, take his gun and his ammunition.
Okay. I will drop something on your character sheet for that.
Thank you. So what caliber is it then?
Let me see here.
It's a 32 I've got 6 bullets
Dara.
left for. I don't know much about calibers of bullets, but I did watch a video today where a guy was testing different calibers of bullets against a sewer, like the metal sewer covers. He was testing the different bullets against one of them. The 9mm, the 10mm barely scratched it. Then something else almost got through, and then the 45 got through, and the 50 cal just fucking blew a massive hole in it.
Jesus.
50 cal's like anti-tank bullets, isn't it? That's the big fucking machine gun boy. Like emplacement guns. Anti-aircraft guns, those are 50 cal, aren't they?
He does not have an aircraft gun on him, no.
Damn. He's got a fucking a potato shooter, a tatty gun. Remember them from when you were a kid? Tatty gun, you used to stick the front into the tatty, break it off, and then it would shoot the bit of tatty.
Aren't they illegal now? They were legal in the 80s.
Fucking probably, mate.
Isn't it?
Probably. We got away with everything in the 80s. I've got scars on my hands because I used to play with knives when I was a kid. I had a mate who had a fucking collection over 100 knives, and his parents were fine with this. Big fucking boy knives and shit.
Christopher. There you go. You got a 32.
It's a 32 with 8 ammo and nice, so I've got more ammo. Oh, it's an automatic handgun, so that means I can do 1 or 3 shots, doesn't it? Semi-automatic.
Yes.
Sweet. And it does the same damage as my regular handgun. That's nice. I take it would it be a penalty dice if you used a gun in your other hand? So if you were to dual wield guns, would it be a penalty?
Yes, there are pulp rules and the Wild West rules on fanning guns to fire extra times and dual wielding.
Oh, fanning it, you mean like that? On the hammer.
Yeah, and the hammer.
I'm not good enough at handguns to consider doing it. I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, it's totally something that people have wondered about and they've created rules for.
Yeah, so if you had a high enough skill in it, it would be worth doing, I think.
Yeah. A penalty die is applied to all attacks, including the first. and the multiple shots rule applies to everything, both your dominant hand and non-dominant.
Mhm.
I was going to say your recessive hand, but that's
Offhand.
the other
the terminology.
offhand. There we go.
Offhand.
Yeah.
In my hand, you've got a tiny little hand, like just a normal hand.
Fun fact: I've got really
but-
small hands in real life. They're tiny.
Fumble chance also will increase, though.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
I noticed that my malfunction on this automatic one's a 99 to 100, whereas it's only 100 on the revolver.
Yeah.
I think it's Leo's turn next, isn't it?
Yes, before me.
Yes, the guy from the gun with the office, he is bleeding severely, completely dead. And Leo, what are you going to do?
I am going to run over to the other guy and be like, "Yo, do you want that to happen to you next?"
So
I'm
which
gonna try
other?
to
So like
intimidate
the
him.
one who just went
The-
into the office?
Oh, sorry, I thought there was two came out of the office. Did both of them?
Oh no, yeah.
so-
One came
together.
out with a gun and got shot with the elephant gun.
Yeah.
And the other one's like, "Fuck this," and went back in the office.
Oh, so he's already run away.
Yeah.
Aye, he
Would
went
I
into
So
the
be
office.
able
there's the guy who was like
to-
trying to get around you and run. But he is still there, like pinned between the two of you.
Well, would I be able to chase the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's trying to get away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chase him and try and like trip him. You know, like that thing you did when you were a kid when someone's trying to run away and you
Clip their heels.
kick the back of their
You
leg.
click their heels so it goes behind the other one. And...
He's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ducked into the office and closed the door. So you can run down the catwalk, take a left towards the office. The elephant gun body is lying there bleeding in front of the office door, and the office door swings inward.
I charge in there after him.
If he oh fuck, I don't like going into a room with a closed door because you don't know what's in the other side of it.
True.
Fuck it, let's go. Shoulder barge my way through, not even a care in the world, like I own the place.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check to deal with this bleeding corpse on a catwalk.
Oh.
That's your initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay. It does also say dexterity in my defense.
Okay. Okay, good. So you do not slip on this bloody corpse. Give me a strength check.
Oh, is this for the door?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the body on my way past because I'm a badass. Its teeth break into smithereens.
Then if it does raise as a zombie, it's not got any teeth to bite us. Good thinking, Batman.
Exactly. Let's see, strength. Swim through stealth, sleight of hand.
Strength. The very
Strength,
top.
it's in your stats,
stat.
remember, not skills.
Oh, it's at the top. Okay.
Yes, dear.
Attributes.
Someday I'll learn a fucking character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, I was successful.
It's only about 4 points away from being a hard success, so it makes a difference, I think.
Doesn't make a difference to me because I ain't spent no fucking luck. Because I spent all my luck last time.
I've not got that much at all, like 30 something, I
I've
think.
I've got loads left.
It's because you haven't fucked anything up badly.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm a professional player, but you know.
Okay, so you can see the guy who ran in here. You bust through the door and smash the lock open, and you can see him to climb out the window that overlooks the rows of creepy wax figures. Reggie. There's the guy struggling who, you weren't able to pass off to Leo. Now that Leo has run, he is also clearly going to try to run himself.
I don't think I'm waste a bullet on this guy. I'm just going to try and hit him.
Yeah.
With my fist.
Nice.
For a hard success?
Nice.
Ooh. Yeah.
So,
Five away from an extreme if it makes a difference to you, Martin.
Maybe because...
Don't you get max damage on an extreme? Is it extreme you get max damage?
For...
I'm just hitting it with my fist because I've
Yeah,
not got anything
for a-
else out. Unless it...
brawl.
I think it's...
Can I hit him with the side of my gun or something? Will that make it higher?
Yeah,
If there's any
yeah,
difference?
No.
No, you
I mean,
you get more damage than a punch with a pistol whip, you do.
1d4 instead of 1d3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like brass
Okay.
knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I need to do 1d4 and then I'll get a +3.
Have you got a +3
Yeah.
from your size? Nice.
I don't know.
That's where you get the melee combat bonus from. The damage bonus comes from your size. Yeah. You must be a big
my
motherfucker.
damage bonus says 1d4. Yeah.
1d4.
Okay, nice.
So you rolled 2d4 for this then.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
1d4
That's what it
plus
says on my
1d4.
sheet. Anyway, yeah.
That
I'm
is-
very big. I'm like 80 and
That is a
80 size, 75 strength. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's a
2d4.
solid melee bonus. Like.
Right. So 2d4. 5.
That'll do it.
Okay, nice.
Pretty good. All right. So I think he's taken 7 damage from me. So, and if it's 5, isn't that a critical wound situation?
That's just the insanity.
Yeah, it's five
it's half-
insanity at a time.
Half is
It's half your health
Yeah.
in one attack is a critical wound, I think, in Cthulhu.
Okay. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I'm proud of that.
he has more than 10 health.
Well, I've taken a bit.
Not
from
anymore
him.
though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. And I forgot already took a few hit points as well, so he ain't great. So
No, he's already. He must be hurting. Like,
Reggie's not doing great. So I guess that's all I can do, right? I mean, I guess I'll move into the next room to help Leo a bit because I know where this guy's gonna go, and if he goes the other way, then
yeah, I can deal with this guy.
Chris you can get him.
Yeah,
Either way.
yeah.
So I'll run to catch up with Leo just to see back up. Yeah.
Oh, we're
that's
getting
me
our own
done.
tokens now. Look.
There we go. Yeah. If you're all splitting up, let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy being there.
Don't know how my sanity got so low. Surely I didn't start with 70. That must be wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I've not lost that much.
Mine's
32 out of 70.
Yeah, I've not lost
I've
that
only lost-
much.
Yeah.
I lost 6, and I had that maths one at the start.
You've lost 6 and Chris has lost 4.
Yeah.
There's no way I've lost 48 or 38. There's no way I've lost 38.
Did you started at? Yeah. Maybe that should have been 62.
I think it's 60. I think it should be 62 out of 70. Either that or it's 32 out of 40. I think I've lost about 8.
No, because your POW is 70, so
Aye, so
that's what you
62
start
out of
with.
70 sounds about what? Sounds more like it.
Yeah. Okay.
The tokens art's very Goodman Games, isn't it? The artwork for all the characters is very Goodman Games, which I love.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that. It's awesome.
I made those straight from the character sheets.
Yeah, I love them. They're really cool. The artwork in DCC and MCC is fucking awesome. So, only right that they would have some awesome art in their Cthulhu game.
Okay. So this pinned guy is going to try to. I forget, Christopher. Where? You're at the bottom still, trying
I'm still
to
on the ground. I'm still on
cover
the
them.
ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still on the ground. No, I'm not. I'm not, because I ran up to that guy to take his gun. I'm there.
That's right.
I'm
Okay.
there.
So he is going to try to run down the stairs. And you can see him fumbling in his pocket as he...
For a key, probably.
Yeah.
Some fucking red chalk. That's what he's getting out.
Oh, don't. I'm going to shoot his hand off in a minute.
Hey. Are you going to stop
Haven't
and
had anything yet.
Well, it's
stop
nothing I
and
can
see what
do.
he's doing, or go into the office?
Well, it's not my turn.
It's not. What you would see if you were to go into the office is this one guy trying to climb out the slide-in window from the upper office overlooking the statuary. And so he's going to make a climb check. Ooh. That's so close.
Yeah, I think you have 20.
I bet he wishes he had luck.
I think 20 is the default, right?
Yeah.
That was close.
So he is not able to jump down safely. He
Can
tries to climb out
I know
and just
NPCs
falls.
I know NPCs don't get luck, but can they push rolls? I don't think so, eh?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, monstery things don't usually get that. I know these are
Yeah,
humans.
I
Yeah.
don't think
slightly
NPCs get push as well. I don't think so.
Yeah, no. I've been running a lot of City of Mist, where I don't really control the NPCs or anything. It's all just based off the player's successes or failures. If you roll 2d6 and get a 7 to 9, it's a mixed success.
Mm-hmm.
Anything below that, and I implement like an automatic hard move against you.
I'm running Fallout just now, and most characters and most NPCs don't get luck, but notable NPCs do get luck.
Yeah. These are not notable NPCs.
Yeah. They're going to be fucking dead NPCs in a minute.
Yeah, so he falls, and he is going to take...
Break your leg, you dick.
4 points of damage.
Ha! That is a rolled ankle at least, eh?
Yes.
But he's not taken any previous damage, right? So it's not like a...
He took 2 points from the elephant gun.
Okay.
Yeah. Just proximity for that.
Yeah, he's in quite a
So he
bad
is
way
down
already.
6. Okay, Christopher.
Hey, I'm gonna try and shoot this guy. Wait, I might not try and shoot this guy. Can I make it to that guy and make a fighting brawl within one round? I'm gonna try and tackle him. That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Running all the way down there?
Yeah, but I could. Do you reckon I could jump from halfway down the stairs to get some extra momentum for a wee bonus dice?
Exactly. I was going to say you can do that, and if you can make a dexterity check, I'll let you roll everything at normal.
Okay, so a dex check, and then you give me a bonus dice on my brawl, yeah?
I won't penalize you for the brawl.
Oh, okay, fair.
You're flying through the air. Okay. No.
So I'm getting a penalty on my brawl, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Let's find it. Brawl. Where are you?
Get brawled.
Get brawled. I failed that. I'm not spending the luck to succeed that, unfortunately. Yeah. So I'm here, but I missed them. No, I'm not spending 22 luck.
Get a shoe list.
Okay. The guy with the gun in the office, we can delete him. He is not in combat anymore.
He's not in this world anymore.
No. Leo, you're up.
So the guy that we were chasing, was he the one that went out the window?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna have a look at Reggie and go, I'm not going that way. And I'm So that's not. This is the same floor that we're looking at on this map. This isn't the actual office. Sure, it's not.
No, so
This is the office above.
So that office is on the
the-
same level as this at the top of the catwalk. So there is a drop
Yeah.
there.
Aye.
There's a drop the height of the stairs.
Yeah,
So,
you're
aye,
above
but
the entry.
There's no door that like leads out.
No, the
Can I?
room up there just opens.
1920s. Did they have fire escapes?
I remember this is
not in England.
This is London. Yeah,
In
it's not like those American
London, I don't
buildings
know.
where
Not
every
London.
building has a fire escape. It's
Oh,
not like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a British museum. Probably doesn't have a fire escape. The 1920s probably would now. You would have a fire escape now because of health and safety law, but probably not in the 1920s.
But do you know what a museum does have? Can I do a luck roll to see whether or not there's a rope in this room?
Museums have a lot.
There
of
is not going to be a rope in this office. No.
Oh, right.
Um,
It
it's
could
got-
be
it's got
a
like a
nautical
desk.
rope.
It could be, but it's not. There are old books and records. There's a desk here.
I don't know what fucked
the-
up
the
offices
walls-
you've been into. A nautical rope just hanging around.
The walls of this are decorated with
Uh,
like flyers that they've used in the past, and there is a old water cooler in one corner next to a heavily repaired chair. Records and
Your eyes out for chalk marks, boys.
You could tear the
Oh.
curtains down or something and use that as the makeshift rope or something, right?
that would
Does the
take a
water
while.
cooler have water in it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the water cooler off and drop it down on the guy's head.
That you can do. He's already opened the window for you easily.
A big
Yeah.
10-liter thing of water. That's gonna hurt. Like,
Yeah. Give me a throw roll.
Oh fuck it! Why does it have to be a throw?
10 liters. 10 liters
I'll-
of water must
I'll
be
give
about
you-
30 kilos, eh? Oh, you're not far off there,
Quite
Chris.
heavy.
Get the luck on
I'll
that.
give you a bonus die because you don't actually really have to aim. You just have to drop it on him.
Spend 12 luck, Chris.
So what does the bonus do? Does that
That means you've
deduct
rolled a. Means you've
another
rolled
That
a.
replaces
nine?
your 10.
Means you've rolled a 32 and a 92, so you take the 32. So you've still not hit. So you want to spend luck if you want to hit him. You need to spend 12 luck.
This is a
Alright,
perfect
okay.
example of when you would not be able to push a roll.
Mm-hmm.
You can't try to drop the water bottle again.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's spend the 12 luck. 32. Okay. I've spent it.
Okay. That is going to drop onto him. Now that you've spent that luck, I'd like you to make a luck roll to see how much water is in it.
Oh. Aye. You know somebody's an experienced Call of Cthulhu keeper when as soon as you spend luck, they're right. And now we want to roll luck. You remind me of Phil.
Ooh.
And you cannot
Oh.
spend
But
luck
it's-
on that.
But it's
unfortunately.
glass, right? It's not like today's one, so it might shatter and scar
Yes.
him, right?
Yeah, it's not plastic.
Oh no, this is
so-
not going to like bounce around. This is heavy glass that's going to land on him with not a lot of water in it. It's not empty, but the water isn't going to do any extra damage itself.
Yeah, you're not going to get much damage from the weight, just the glass really.
Yeah.
Still.
Okay, so you spent the luck to do that, and let's see.
I reckon that's at least 1d4 damage.
Yes, and I'm trying to think if it should be 1d6.
If this
I think
thing's,
so.
if the thing's made of glass, it's going to be quite thick glass. I think it's going to be quite heavy. I think a 1d6 would be fair, actually. Yeah.
Depends if it lands on him or not. If it literally lands on him and smashes.
Most
Gonna be
improvised
really
weapons are a
nice.
d4 or a d3, I think, but this is heavy and glass and dropped from a height.
Yeah, a heavy wrench could be 1d6. So I'm working with that.
Fair enough.
Aye, I would give it a 1d6. Nice, Chris.
There we go.
He gotta be dead, right? He's taken like
And yep, That is exactly enough to take him out. That
Well
was
done,
11
Leo.
hit points.
Drop the water cooler on him. Nice.
Yeah. This heavy glass water cooler drops onto him, and he can't get out of the way. His twisted ankle he pins him where he is, and you just see his face looking up at you from the ground as this water cooler comes down and smashes onto his face.
Ooh. Got a scene from Final Destination, man.
As I hang out the window, seeing this happen, I look back to Reggie and go, "Don't think he's going to be talking."
Well done.
I'm
well
gonna
done.
try not to kill this last one because I'm gonna get him to talk. Hopefully.
You saved me a bullet, so I'm quite happy with it. These bullets are expensive.
I just want to know where the maps are.
Oh, Reggie, you just saw him drop this water cooler, and you heard the sickening crunch of this person's skull as the glass water cooler came down on his face.
Okay. I mean, I'm kind of impressed that Leo managed to do something, so yeah. I'm gonna check the room for maps or occult items.
Okay. I forget why it is that you are also interested in maps.
It's because Leo is, and I kind of want to like any map. I'm just gonna be like, oh, I found a map. Like, I'll show you later. I don't know why we want a map.
Okay. I remember Oliver in real life liked the map of London.
Yeah, I'm a fan of maps in real life. Yeah. Oliver is.
Right, okay. Just so I can break the lore and why I keep saying that, it's literally Indiana Jones and the scene where he slaps him with the glove and
Yeah,
asks
it
for
is.
the maps.
It is. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I was doing while I was interrogating. Sorry.
Slapping
There are no maps. There has been no mention of any maps. I have just.
Did I
took the
make
joke
something
far
up?
too far.
Okay. I look for occult journals and about making fucking alive wax creatures.
Okay.
You know, I mean, obviously it's in a turn, so I'm guessing it's very, very quick.
Yeah. Yeah, give me spot hidden.
Okay. Ooh, nope.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah. Would you like to push that? We can take you out of combat.
What's the worst that can happen?
I mean, I'm only looking for pretend maps. What could go wrong? That could go. Well, it got even worse.
Something bad has to
Maybe I
happen
d-
when you fail a push.
Maybe
roll.
I do
Just-
find a map that I think's important. That's the
Yeah.
worst thing that could happen.
Oh.
Yeah, you find a red herring, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this?
No.
Yeah.
I've got loads
See.
of weird stuff that I've never seen before. Ah, this is because I've got Roll20 Pro. I can do that.
Ooh, something.
Ooh. Oh yeah, they got this new.
Yeah, I'm
Weird
just checking out some features of Roll20 that I've not seen before, guys. Ignore me.
I thought I just discovered some fucking magical thing.
Is that a new feature on Roll20? Or I don't know if it's new or because I've got a pro account these days, but you can do some cool. That's cool. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Ooh,
That's my turn then, I guess.
someone else just did
The
it.
rocket you can drag and
Do you have Roll20 Pro,
launch it.
Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. This isn't something they've released to everyone.
Nah, I thought so.
Okay, so you don't find anything of note in here. You pull the drawers open, and you're finding ledgers and old posters, suggested designs for new advertisements, rosters of who's on first, what's on second.
Just tell Leo there's no maps. I think we got the wrong place.
No maps at all.
Not even one for the place we're in.
Okay. Okay, so this guy who's pinned, who had been and is running out. In his pocket, he pulls out a ring of keys and opens that door, and runs out of there. He is gonna try to make his way out.
Okay, well, I'm next on the initiative, so I'm going to immediately dash after him, try and get my foot through the door before he gets a chance to close it.
Yep.
Do I get
give me a
through the
spot
door?
hidden.
Okay. Spot hidden, where are you? Decent.
Okay, yeah.
7
You
luck
don't
points
need
for a
a-
hard success, so it makes a difference.
You don't need a hard success. Don't
Okay.
worry about that. So you've got a choice now. You see something fall out of his pocket when he goes for the keys.
Oh,
He's not aware of this.
can I tell what it is?
It's some sort of folded piece of paper.
I'll grab it, put it in my pocket, and continue chasing him.
Okay. So you can either do that and chase him with a penalty because he's getting away. Take a little time to scoot down and.
I'm going to
get
grab
back up.
it. Yeah. So I'll grab it and I'll take the penalty on the attack. Is it brawl again? No,
Okay.
I'm trying to tackle him and grab a hold of him.
Yeah.
So brawl
Yeah.
with a penalty, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, it's a failure anyway. Suppose you still roll the second one to see if you get a fumble, don't you?
Yes. You could get a 9.
I could spend 4 luck.
You could.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 4 luck and get a success on that.
Okay. He is trying to dodge act.
So I'm down to 29
He.
luck.
Oh. Wow. No. He is actually trying to dodge and he beats you. He gets a 4 out of 100.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. So he slips out of your grasp.
Okay.
That extreme beats your hard,
It does.
or beats your success.
Yeah, it's just a regular.
Yeah. So yeah, he is able to bolt and make it away.
I got the thing he dropped though.
Yes, you do.
Okay, now.
And let's take us all out of initiative.
Yep. And do you mind if we take a wee half-time break there? I feel like it's a good time for it. And I'm needing the bathroom.
I think it's perfect. Yeah,
Sweet,
we'll
let's
figure out
do
what's in that note when we come back.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait.
Right, we're back for part 2. Ooh, we're on the London map.
Yes. So we are gonna cut over here to the London map because we just wrapped up the boiling wax combat, and you've got a couple decisions to make. You looked through this guy's note that fell out of his
the bit of
pocket.
paper.
Yeah.
What does it say?
And it says, "Bring the last of the departed, complete the 56. Arrive at the circle by 7. To be late is your doom."
What was
This
that?
is written on the back of a business card.
Whose business card?
This is on the back of a Dare Merryweather's business card.
Fucking knew it would be. So what did it say? Bring the rest of the deceased? Or the departed?
The last of the departed to complete the 56.
Bring the last of the departed to complete the 56. And then it says something starts at. What did it say? The ritual?
Yes. So arrive at the circle by 7.
Arrive at the circle by 7. Do we know of any stone? Is there any stone circles near London?
We know Stonehenge, I would imagine.
That's
but-
miles away from London, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what I meant. So
I'm sure Stonehenge is down on the south coast, like Cornwall, something like that.
I forget.
I think it's Cornwall. Yeah.
I visited that. I should know.
There are a few other ones around the country though. Like I've visited one in Scotland. There's one on the Isle of Lewis. So I'm just wondering if there's maybe any lesser known ones. You know, Stonehenge is just the most known one. There may be other ones.
At the museum, maybe
Uh-huh.
they've moved some of the rocks to the museum to make the exhibit of rocks.
Mm. And how many days is it till the solstice? Because whatever's going on, it's going to be on that day for sure.
Not tomorrow, but the day
after.
after.
Do you know there's a word?
Isn't tomorrow?
Do you know there's a word
isn't
for
the
the day after
funeral-
tomorrow in English?
In English?
Overmorrow.
Overmorrow.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That sort of makes sense. Okay.
The cool one.
Over it. Into the next one.
And do we have the funeral tomorrow, right?
The funeral's
Yeah.
The
tomorrow,
day
yeah.
before the funeral.
Tomorrow
we have to
morning.
go to the funeral. So someone there might know.
Yeah, I think maybe if we've cleared out this Waxworks Museum, I found this note, which is obviously the evidence or the clue. I think we get out of the Waxworks Museum, retire back to our hotel, because you guys have took injuries. We need to heal up. We need to do some first aid and shit, or get even hire a doctor in so you can both get back to full hit points before tomorrow. Go to the funeral, and then something's going to happen at the funeral, no doubt.
I mean, Leo might want to check out the office because I rolled some very.
You
bad
did roll some
rolls.
crap
Might
rolls,
have to-
actually, yeah.
So I don't know if Leo wants to recheck them out if there's anything better.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'd want to search the office to see if those guys had left anything.
I mean,
so I'll do that.
when this guy gets away from me and I realise I'm not catching him, I'll gather up the note and I'm going to return to Reggie and Leo. So I guess I can have a look around the office as well.
Okay.
Let's roll some spot hidden's, Chrissy boy.
Okay, spot.
Oh, nice, Chris. Nice.
Ooh, hard success.
We're on spot hidden.
I find the entire plot to the cult.
Oh, that's 2 hard successes.
Ooh, 2, yeah. There we go. Yes, the entire cult plan is laid out here. You turn over each of the posters on the wall, and they spell out a big story that. Yeah, I know.
Did we just waste 2 hard successes and find nothing, did we?
No. You do find something here.
Ooh.
And with that hard success, you can tell that the handwriting is the same as the handwriting on the back of this business card. It is an address for Merryweather's cottage.
Oh. So he's got another home.
Yeah.
So that's where we...
That's why it wasn't his house.
Yeah, if we really want to pin him down and have a word with him, we need to go there. How far away is this cottage?
A narratively interesting distance away.
Very good answer. Very good answer. What do you think, boys? Do you think we should try and track him down? I think
Definitely. Well, actually, I'll ask Reggie, because Reggie wasn't too happy with the last time I tried to go and see Merryweather.
What do you reckon, Reggie?
You should definitely do this before healing. You should definitely go there right now.
Right, we should definitely
you
not
said
do that then.
So it's quite far away, and we have a ticking time bomb. So we're not going to be able to get there and be in time for the funeral, I'm guessing, right?
So it is a couple hours away.
Ah, we could then. We could.
Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. So
I mean, I'd rather have a rest because Reggie's at half hit points, and I still don't think I'm going to get that many more back.
And Leo's hurt as well.
yeah, it's early evening now, dinner time.
I think even if we get successful first aid and successful medicine, it's only 2d3 back.
That first aid needs to be done within an hour, and that'll give you 1 point.
Oh. Is it not 1d3?
That's medicine.
Ah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
can I attempt to do it? Who's worse hurt out of the two of you?
I'm at half hit points.
Reggie's worse hurt. I'm going to attempt the first aid on Reggie then.
Yeah.
Just because we're still
I mean,
in that hour.
I mean, I guess if I go to a pharmacist, I think I can get some hit points back if they give me medicine.
Well, I failed my first aid anyway, but I can also try medicine,
Yeah.
can't I?
What sort of medicine skill do you have?
Fucking not very much, I don't imagine. Hang on.
Yeah, 1.
I mean, it's a chance.
Yeah. You can always.
Nah.
88. You want to spend 87 luck?
No, I don't have 87 luck. I've got 29 luck.
I'll let you burn your other player's luck if you want to spend 87.
No, it's okay.
Without their permission.
I don't even have enough points
wanna-
to survive in Pop Cthulhu. I've got 29.
I want to spend all that money that we've been slowly getting and see if I can see like a good pharmacist or a doctor, because they might be able to actually heal me up, right?
Yeah.
Like properly, because
We could maybe even
I can't remember
go back
the
to our
rules. I know
hotel.
you can only
Go back to the
It
hotel and
takes, like,
hire a
a-
doctor, maybe.
because it takes like it's really hard to heal in Call of Cthulhu after it, right?
You
So
get
I-
one hit point back for free each night of rest. And
So
then 1d3 at the end of the week.
Yeah, so
with
I'm
medicine.
still gonna be shit. I'm gonna just
Dude.
hire all the nurses and doctors in London to try and get me to 15 hit points again.
If it's 2 hours away, could we not just ride the night bus and have a wee sleep on the night bus?
It's not a long enough sleep to get your 1 hit point back, though. You need a full night's rest.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a power napper. I'm a playboy philanthropist. I know how to
The power nap.
rest up and then be ready for the next day.
Ready for round 2.
within 1 hour. No, that was a stretch. I could try first aid because I got a successful check before because I tagged it. So could I roll luck and see whether or not there's a first aid kit in the office?
Oh, there may be.
They don't have a fire escape. They probably don't have a first aid kit.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
I will give you one other thing in the office there. In the corner behind the heavily worn chair are 3 robes.
Ooh.
Cultist robes. Like cultish looking things, aye? Like druid robes, mad wizard
Possibly.
robes.
Yeah.
They're like mad wizard
Three.
robes, yeah.
3 cultist Wellington boots per chance. Because that's how we know.
Hmm.
Not 3 pairs, just 3.
3 of them.
So,
One
like-
for each. All left.
All F's. I'm gonna put the robe on.
Okay.
There's 3 of
In
them.
order to
should
do your
get-
medicine check.
You should definitely take the robes if there's one for each of us, right? Because we could disguise ourselves for
We
this
could
meeting.
disguise ourselves into that meeting, yeah, be at the circle at 7. We need to work out what the circle is, but yeah, that's a good idea, Martin, actually. We should maybe take these. Because then we can sneak into the ceremony. Whatever it is, whatever ritual they're fucking doing.
Ah, didn't work.
Unlucky.
19, yeah. That's a lot of luck.
Reggie, you can try a first aid on somebody. You can only try it on somebody who
Yeah.
it's not been failed on, though, right? You can't. So if I,
that
for example,
sounds right.
if I try
Yeah.
first aid on Reggie and it fails, Leo then can't try first aid on Reggie. He has to do it on someone else.
Yeah, who wants me to do first? Well, I can roll and then you can just tell me who you want me to do it on.
Do first aid on me.
Well, no, 'cause the
one's
thing
tried
is,
to do first aid on
No,
me.
Chris, I did Reggie. I've got full hit points, so you've not done
Aye.
me. So that one you've just tried on yourself.
It counts
No,
as a push.
I tried to do it on Reggie. That was my goal.
Oh,
All right,
Well,
so I tried on you
well, I
then.
got I got an extreme success in whoever I did it, so I would imagine you get like what, 2 hit point backs is the maximum, or is it 1?
1 is the maximum.
Well, you get
Yes.
something-
First aid.
That's wasted
Yeah.
though. That's
Oh.
that's wasted because Leo's already rolled it on you, which means I've rolled it on Leo because we can only do it on each person once. So that you've just wasted. that
It
roll.
counts as a pushed roll.
Does it?
Counts as push.
Yeah.
Ah,
okay.
alright. I was trying to help you when you were doing first aid.
So that means if he had failed that, it would have fucking killed him. Basically, that's what happens on a failed pushed first aid.
That depends on the keeper.
All right, I'm having words with somebody.
Um,
then.
Yeah.
Because I've killed at least two PCs that way.
Maybe like an additional point of damage is not unfair.
The worst I've ever had was I failed a fumbled Cthulhu Mythos roll when I was playing a priest.
Ooh.
He forgot who God was. He lost all his faith. He forgot who God was, forgot who Jesus was, and started worshipping one of the Lovecraftian gods.
It
was a beauty.
That's a bad fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just want to, whatever you allow for me to heal, but I'll throw all the money we've got, because I know we've been stealing like 5 bob here and there for medicine, maybe an overnight nurse. Sounds like I might be able to like afford that. And
There's a doctor that the hotel can call to help you out.
Yeah, because
so this first aid, take 1 point back.
Okay. So I've got 8. I would like 7 more, please. Which I don't think there's enough drugs or doctors to heal me up in like whatever many hours there is, right? So.
Yeah, if it's done today, you can get another 1d3 back. If it's done later, you can get 1d3 with a hard roll.
So we need to go back to the hotel and get that doctor up here tonight.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the hotel, rest, try and get a doctor to tend to you two, and then talk about what we're going to do next.
Aye.
I think we do go to Merryweather's cottage and try and pin him down, though.
Maybe he'll tell us where the circle is, and then we can wear these robes, infiltrate, and then kill everyone. I mean, interrogate them. Save
the day. Yeah, I wish I'd caught that guy. That would have been good if I'd caught him to interrogate him. Unfortunately not. Got away, the bastard.
Extreme success.
Yeah.
He might die, though. He might die from his wounds.
Maybe.
In the distance, can I roll, like, listen to see if I hear a car colliding into a person in the dark of the night?
Yes, certainly. You can listen and see if you hear that. Listening will not make that happen.
Come on, give him a luck roll to make it happen.
Where's listen? Why do I say these things and then never know where they are? There we go.
You don't hear shit, mate.
Almost fumbled that.
Yeah, 96 is a fumble on that.
Yeah, if you want to try to figure out, like, oh wait, can I hear that? Maybe if I get in the middle of the street, it'll be easier to hear.
Nah, I think we get out of here before any more fucking weird things come to life, or any more guys come in running at us with guns.
Okay. So back to the hotel it is.
Yeah. The Castle Hotel, isn't it? No, that's a different game. That's Masks of Nyarlathotep. What hotel are we in?
Yeah. Okay, so this is the perfect use for Archie the Archivist spot. What hotel are they staying in?
Oh, you're doing this with a bot, are you?
Yeah. So the transcripts, I feed those into the bot.
So it remembers the details for you, and you can then ask it questions.
You're staying at the Grafton Hotel,
nice.
Which is located a few blocks west of the British Museum in London.
Nice.
It's a convenient stop for them as they prepare for the gala at the museum and deal with the unfolding events surrounding Vernon Whitlo. Yep.
What's that thing called? RPG Archivist, and it's a website.
Yeah.
And it just tracks what happens in your sessions. What do you do? Just feed the video into it?
You can, so it will either do it live if you put it in your Discord server.
Oh yeah.
Or you can upload a transcript.
Yeah.
Or you can upload play-by-post or audio.
Yeah. Oh wow, cool.
Doing it in Discord, you can assign everyone's Discord accounts to PCs, including the GM. They can have, you can switch GMs too if your game does that. And then it will automatically feed everything. I think if you're doing it live through Discord, you can ask questions of the bot of your current session.
Oh, that's cool. That's
like,
very
ooh,
cool.
I'm an hour late to the game. What have we done so far?
Okay, everyone, if you're watching, check out what is it? RPGarchivist.com.
RPG Archivist.
Check it out.
Let me put the link in the chat again.
I'm going to be checking it out.
.io.
.io. Right, I'm going to be checking that out after
Yeah.
the game. That's cool. That's very handy, actually.
Yeah, get some international. There we go. International members.
Sick, I'm going to check that out after the game.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
back to the Grafton Hotel.
Back to the Grafton, where there is a doctor available. Would you like to make some sort of credit rating or persuade roll to keep him quiet about this?
Who's got the best credit rating, boys? I've got a 10.
No, I think we're all shit. No, we're all shit.
Credit rate. I've got a good credit rating, I'm pretty sure.
You're a playboy, rich playboy. You've got money.
Playboy.
Mine's not good.
I've got a good credit rating, I'll give that a go.
Oh.
Oh, push it, push it, push it, push it. Come on.
3/4 chance.
3/4 chance.
I push it by rolling another nickel across the desk.
Okay. That'll do it. Excellent. 4975. Okay. He gives you a knowing nod and agrees to keep it to himself.
What he didn't know, though, was that nickel had a string attached back into my pocket.
Music stopped.
It's still going for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't hear it on my end.
Yeah, it stopped for me.
Refresh the page, I guess.
Okay.
Let me.
Anything goes.
Yes, no?
It says, well, I went to... There you go, it's playing now.
Okay.
No,
I
it just
swapped
stopped.
out something else.
No, it just stopped. There we go, it's playing again now.
Okay.
Sweet, there we go.
Nick Lucas. Until the end.
So, we get a doctor in. Leo flashes some
Get the
cash
doctor.
at him to try and keep him here all night so that we can get as much healing as possible. Does he sell stim
Okay.
packs?
You each get an extra 1 hit point back.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Take him a big book and there's like no special drugs we can take.
Ooh, one of you gets 3 hit points back, and I'll let you decide which of the 3 of you gets that.
I'll take
There's only 2 of us getting healed. I'm on full hit points.
I'll take it because I'm low.
Okay.
And I'm still not up to full. So 3 hit points plus all the others, that's 9. I'll still only be on 11 out of 15.
Here's me, my name is Reggie, and I take all the hit points.
Well, if you could fucking operate a gun and not a fucking water bottle, we can talk afterwards.
I can use a gun.
Go on then.
He's gonna fucking shoot
Stop.
you now with it if you don't
You
stop
just
arguing.
got fucking hit points back, mate. You want to lose them again?
Gonna get my massive gun out and just... I'm not gonna do anything else with it, I'm just gonna show it.
Hey boys, let's not have a fucking who's got the biggest dick contest, because I'll win. Stop.
Can I send out the clerk to get me some more elephant gun and elephant pellets? No, what are they called?
Yeah.
Bullets.
Can I
Ammunition for your gun.
Can I pick up
I
some
think you've
ammunition?
got 6 earlier, so you've got
Okay.
another 4.
Can I get some
Okay.
ammunition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that came with fully loaded and an extra, not a clip, but, a clip.
So can I add? How many should I add to the gun then?
Another full
Which was
7, right?
10, I think. Was it not? I had 10 to start with, so.
Yeah, okay. Then yes.
Okay, let me add 10 bullets to one of them, because I've got 2 different 32s here. Okay, I've added that. And then we go to sleep. They get one. They get another one back each from resting, don't they?
Yes.
I think I've done all my calculations. I got quite a few back.
Yeah, you get one more from sleeping.
I think I did that one.
Sleeping. Oh. That's all
Okay,
right,
so
I'm
you
not
get up in the
totally
morning.
know about it, but-
Yeah, and Vernon Whitlow's hastily arranged funeral is going to take place 10 to noon. You arrive. It's at a cemetery in northern London, and it's relatively brief. There are venerable bleached tombstones jutting from the cold earth, like teeth. The gray sky overhead casts a pall over all below, as a light, misty rain drizzles down. Dr. Whitlo had no close relatives in England, but his museum colleagues are there. They've gathered to say a few words before his burial. Dr. Merriweather, Mr. Pritchard, Dr. Harrod, and Miss Ainsworth. They're all in attendance. A short distance away, there's a tarp erected, and an undertaker stands by the coffin, waiting for its time to lower it into the ground, into the damp, cold earth. Adair Merriweather gets up and speaks for a moment or two about Whitlow's fine performance, his work for the British Museum, and states that he'll be missed by all. They were fortunate to have worked alongside him for too brief a time. Malcolm Harrod reads a brief poem about peace in the hereafter. And you all are offered a chance to speak if you would like.
I was quite a good friend, so maybe I will speak. Only if you don't make me roleplay it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll make a short speech then, yeah. You want me to do oh, there isn't a charisma. I was going to say I'll do a charisma check to see how good it is. There is no charisma skill in this game, is there?
No, nothing like that. But
I could roll an English language
like,
to see how fancy words I use.
yeah, I like that.
Let's do
Or
that.
fast talk if you wanna.
What's my fast talk like? No, I don't want to fast talk these people. I just want to be clever. Oh no, wait, my fast talk's really good. Hard success. I give them an amazing speech.
Excellent. Okay. So Christopher Darrow blows them away with just how powerfully attached to Mr. Whitlo he had been.
Even there's even
Would the other two of you? Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I know him the best out of everyone. So
yeah, I didn't
plus
even
I want
know
to
that
check
well.
out. Can we see? Is it like open casted? Do we see like his body going lowered, or is it closed?
It is closed. Off to the side with the Undertaker
I'm just
there.
worried that they put like some wax body in there or some shit. So, I mean...
Why don't we go see if we can see the body before we go? Where he goes.
Well, like, just give it a gentle little nudge and fall down.
Just walk past and nudge the top off the coffin by accident. Or just... maybe I could distract the priest and you could just go have a peek. Shall I distract the priest so that you can... I'm going to distract the priest so that you can peek into the coffin, Reggie. That's what I'm going to do. Could I...
I didn't say I wanted to do it, I just say...
I've just fucking nominated you, you're doing it right. I'm the one with the good fast talk that's going to distract the priest. You can fucking look in the thing, right? Is that... Can I try and fast talk the priest to distract him?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I like it.
Here's your chance, Martin. Here we go.
What do I have to roll to, like, look in the coffin?
You would not need to roll anything if you wanted to bribe this Undertaker. He does not make a lot.
Oh, yeah, I'll just give him,
So
couple of
I distract the
bob.
priest, you pay off him.
Yeah, it's only like a quick look. I just want to see if I can tell if it's like
If it's
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
or if it's like a wax version.
Sure.
You put my finger in it and to see if it's smelly of corpse.
Yeah, so it is Whitlo's body.
Okay.
There is a wooden plate placed on his chest, with a small mound of earth and a pile of salt on it.
That is some witchcraft, isn't it?
Give me a knowledge roll, a no roll. Yes, give me a no roll.
That's education rather than intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a hard success.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, okay. This was done to acknowledge Vernon's birthplace, in the East Midlands.
Is that, is
There's
the dirt,
nothing sinister about
so
this.
so it's local dirt from where he's from.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel slightly better. So, not made of wax.
No.
Not
Give
still
me a
breathing.
spot hidden though.
Okay. Oh,
Give me a spot hidden, as long as you got that
I'm not
open.
good at that one.
Okay.
But if it's...
Yes!
Oh, no,
Fucking come on!
Oh,
That's bang on the
okay.
extreme as well.
Yeah, so check that.
There's a map fall out of his mouth.
You
He
open
breathe.
his mouth and his tongue has a tattoo of a map on it.
We breathe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah.
I knew Chris. I knew even though Chris is dumb as shit, I knew he was on to...
Nah, you see his chest move, he's breathing.
No, you notice some white flecks of some residue beneath Whitlow's chin, just out of the corner of his mouth, dripping down.
I don't know what it is.
It's milky white residue.
Has he been like sucking someone off when he's dead? The fucking whore.
That's the opposite of necrophilia. That's fucking weird.
Philinecria?
Mm.
It's noted. Don't know what it means, but I've wrote it
Yeah.
down.
Okay. You could probably scrape off a bit with your fingernail and collect that if you'd like.
Tastes like dead person to me. Yep, I'll scrape some off.
Okay.
Don't have to taste it.
I mean, you can't scrape some stuff and not taste it. Like, that's the whole point of doing these things.
At least scratch and sniff, you know what I mean?
Me scratching.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little, like, see if
me,
it
you're
smells like
disgusting.
feet or some... It might smell like feet or something, or...
Smegma.
Ah, chloroform.
I just did that by my City of Mist game on Friday. There's a character who's enraptured by a movie, and she's all alone eating popcorn in the theater in the aisle so that she can run if needs be. And she did not hear the usher come up behind her and ask her, "Does this rag smell like chloroform to you?"
That's Chris's chat up line.
It's fantastic.
It's not... That's why he's not allowed on Tinder anymore.
So you collect a little sample of this white residue, and they progress with the rest of the ceremony. Anyone who would like to help lift the coffin and carry it to the burial site can. And if you'd like to put a lily on the casket, that's something available. They've got a stack of lilies for guests.
Are they white lilies?
Before
White
we
lilies at funerals,
before we
isn't it?
go that far,
Mhm.
before we go that far, Reggie, did you want to say anything before all that happened? No.
I mean, I was getting there, but I don't mind if you want to. I've got, like... I don't mind. Do you want to go?
I want to go, but before I go, I'm gonna nudge you guys. I'm gonna say, keep an eye on everyone.
Right. Noted.
And I stand up, go to the altar, and perch myself on it. I'm like, as we know, we're all gathered here today to celebrate the life of one of the greatest men we all knew. But unfortunately, I have to tell you that some of you in this room are a dirty, murderous cult, and you're all part of it. You know something about a circle and the solstice? Yous are all going to hell. Every single one of yous. And this priest will have my back because he knows that you're nothing but a devil worshipper. You dirty, dirty people. And I hope that you all repent your sins. And not only that, but I am here today to find you. And if I can't find you, I'll look for you for a wee bit longer and then I'll find you.
I'm watching.
You've never sounded more Irish in your entire time I've known you.
What was the reaction of? Do I notice anybody looking uncomfortable when he accuses them of being a cultist?
Everybody looks uncomfortable with this.
Yeah, like, do they look guilty though? Like, oh shit, he's caught us, or do they just look uncomfortable? Like, oh, he's had way too much to drink.
Yeah. Well, I asked Archie here. Henry Pritchard is a nervous and timid individual, like you met at the gala. He is alarmed by the accusations, and he turns to the person next to him, Merriweather. It's like, oh, that's absurd. As in inscriptions, not in cults. I mean, I suppose cult members would need to as well, but I'm not doing anything occult with my research. You realize that, right? You hired me for my Latin skills. And Merriweather turns to him and raised an eyebrow. Yes, you were hired for your Latin skills. I did not think that you were any sort of cultist. But if you were, that would be fascinating. Yeah, but I would be interested in the rituals and practices of some sort of Neolithic cultures that might have developed into a cult. Yes, but certainly not in any modern cult activities. No. And he turns up to you. If you, I take great offense at your accusations of Vernon's friends and my staff. But if you wish to discuss this more, that would be fanciful. I'd be more than willing to indulge you in your curious inquiries.
I might just drop kick this cunt.
There's a blending of curiosity with an air of superiority.
That was Merriweather who said that.
Aye.
Yes. And I asked.
And I know that your wellies are missing from your house.
Why would you say something like that? How do you know that?
You've been messing about in muddy fields.
Sorry, I missed your admission of guilt there. What was that?
I said, I know what you're up to, and I've got my eyes on you, cloak man.
I'm not sure how Vernon knew you, but I think it's time for this to be put to rest, as we need to put Vernon to rest. So, if you'll excuse me. And he goes over to the Undertaker and has a very brief but heated, not discussion. But the Undertaker nods like, "Yep, okay." And he goes to, start getting the coffin ready to be buried, to lower it into the grave.
One other question about the crowd.
Yeah.
Is hold on, her name is here. Is Lily in attendance?
Oh. No, Lily
Oh,
is not there.
and there's no two
Okay.
kids.
No, yeah.
Oh, so
Um,
that's weird that Lily and the kids are not here because they were close.
It
they were
only
close,
happened
but
days ago,
yeah,
right? It happened, so
It
yeah.
might
This was
take them a
two
while to
days ago,
travel.
and she is on another continent.
Oh, that's right. She's in Australia or something, isn't she?
I think she's in
Egypt.
U.S. I forget.
Oh.
Oh, let's ask Archie.
It was
I
far
don't.
away anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe they
ask
were
the
in
archivist.
Egypt for a bit.
We have the technology. Let's use it.
Yeah.
They're more than a few days away, though, aren't they? Basically, where
Yeah.
Yes, they are ocean liners voyage away.
Yeah, and
the
that's
archivist says that Lily's current whereabouts aren't explicitly detailed in the campaign context.
okay.
I think that's right. Yeah.
But like America to Britain on a boat in the 1920s, you're talking a fortnight. It's like weeks away, isn't it?
Yeah. 2 weeks is a perfectly reasonable estimate.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Maybe a
It's
little
long, long
faster,
time.
maybe a little slower. Quite possibly a little slower.
It's
maybe we
certainly
could check if she
certainly
might have sent
days.
flowers.
I wanted to see whether or not Lily was crying or if she was overjoyed by my exclamation. That
Yes. Had she been there, she would have emphasized her maternal instincts and the love she had for Vernon, seeking to distance herself from any sinister implications of cult activity. Her warm-hearted nature would shine through as she passionately argues that she has no connection to anything nefarious, instead showcasing her genuine concern for the well-being of her family and the memory of Vernon. This is
eloquently
great
put
stuff.
in the telegram.
Yes.
I think
Somehow that's all consolidated into like 10 words.
I don't think we're gonna get an admission of guilt from Meriwether. I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh no, but we've got a meeting with him now. He
Yeah.
wants to speak to us. Yeah. Make sure you've reloaded that gun. Mark. I mean, Reggie.
I've reloaded both
And
of mine.
Reggie just like, yeah, fucking not playing cards with this fucking buffoon. Fucking show him all the fucking cards you got.
Takes another swig.
Oh, we're not at the week yet. You don't start drinking yet.
I've got a hit flask party. I'm telling you, Playboy, always drinking, non-stop. Air of the dog.
You passing
Let's
that?
go.
He passes it to me, and I have a drink.
I wanna fake that I'm upset by what he's accused people of, because I kind of want to loiter outside the room when you go and talk to him, because I think he's gonna go fucking batshit with tentacles trying to attack you guys. So I kind of want to be ready.
Okay.
So I want to be ready outside in case I can call people for help, because I think you guys are going to be fucked. But other than that, I think it was a really good idea.
Other than that,
Just that of a tiny little thing.
yeah.
So is he calling them? Did he just mean like, I'll schedule a meeting with you like in a few days, or and pretty much after the funeral, or?
No, he was pretty pissed off.
He's offering us a
And
chance to talk
it's like,
today, like now,
yeah.
wasn't he?
No, we need to put this to rest. He's very interested in this, but right now we've got other stuff to deal with. Goes off to the Undertaker.
Okay, so not necessarily going to talk to you guys.
No.
No, I know right now.
Marion Ainsworth, does approach you, concerned about your accusations of everybody here, and she's just, it's so ghastly what happened last night. This was a horrific thing. I don't know why you think there's anything to do with cults here, but the museum staff is very, very good folk. I support all their work and know them well. if there's anything nefarious you think is happening, I think you need to rethink where you're coming from. Um,
I-
if this was a
I
horrible
agree.
situation, Vernon is great loss. But you've got my deepest sympathies. We'll all miss him.
Headbutt.
I agree with her. Lean in, give her a little, pat on the back, a shoulder to cry on, and say, "Yeah, it is a shame." And then the next one that we're going to need to go to is going to be Colin's funeral, eh?
Oh, yeah, I don't know who's going to be organizing that. I didn't know him that well.
Colin died last night, didn't he?
He and Vernon died on the same night. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, it was.
Or
No,
two,
it was
so 2 nights
same
ago.
2 nights ago. Yeah. Remind me what happened to Colin. We just found him dead in a closet or something, didn't we?
With claw marks.
That's right. We found him dead in a closet with claw marks on.
And
But that was in the
there was
museum.
bloody footprints.
The way that I'm saying that to her is because she's saying, "Oh, I want you." She's trying to console me and be like, "Oh, my colleagues are really good," and I'm saying, "Look, one of your colleagues is dead. Another one has just died. Watch your back." Not in a
Okay.
like, watch your back. I'm coming for you, but be sure you know who you're surrounding yourself with, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wasn't.
I don't think that requires any sort of role.
I don't think she was museum staff. She was one of the benefactors, wasn't she?
Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
Sit in the mix,
Yeah.
Everyone was there.
Is there any family of Vernon there?
No, he didn't have any close family or friends in England.
Don't blame him. It's England.
But Chris, give me a psychology roll.
Oh,
Yeah. Great.
getting deep into the nitty gritty here, like. So look, psychology.
It's a rule for bullshit. That's the rule for bullshit of Call of Cthulhu is psychology. Every game has its rule for bullshit.
Psychology. I passed this the last time and I've only got 10 in it. How the fuck did I do that? Nope.
I don't know. Okay. Nothing. This has been a totally uneventful afternoon, except for what you have done. You certainly stirred up plenty of emotions that were beneath the surface of these kind people who were trying to repress what has been going on.
Someone in that room's not kind. Someone.
Yeah. The crowd starts to disperse with Meriwether talking to the Undertaker and the priest having, turned away from like this cult accusation stuff. I think my job here is done.
So I think at this point I'm going to turn to Reggie and be like, so he was definitely in the box, right?
Yeah, and he wasn't made of wax, but he does have some weird white residue. I reckon he's going to come back tonight and go to this 56 place. I don't think he's dead, though he did look pretty dead.
Maybe he's the last of the departed. Him and Colin
That's
maybe
what
are
I
the
think.
last of the departed.
And they need to get the bodies to this 56 place by tomorrow.
So we stick around at this funeral until we see that body go in the ground then?
Yeah, but they could have switched it. We've not been with the body, right?
Uh,
Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
It's a
that's one of
shame
my
you
ideas.
didn't use your personal, ness with relationship as an advantage to maybe get the body burnt.
I'm not friendly
Oh.
with him. I mean, not to like,
There's no one else here who was. Fucking Lily didn't even turn up.
Lily's not
I know
even
she's
here,
on the
yeah.
other side of the world, but
put a white
know.
residue around his mouth. That's what he would have wanted, and then I'll just his body.
and so can we wait until most people depart, especially Merryweather? Do we see him leave alone or with people?
I guess there's a wake after, right?
No, they didn't plan one.
These motherfuckers. Who planned the funeral?
And when's the other guy's funeral? When's the other guy's funeral? Because this guy's got a funeral, but the other guy they don't care about him. Because they don't
Jesus,
care
that was
about
a
him.
bit of a jump scare right there.
That's an
Got
interesting
to pull
change of
this up
scenes.
before.
Good night, Vernon.
Good night, Vernon. Rest in peace, my friend.
Reggie, I would like you to make a luck check, and I'd like the other two of you to make spot hiddens.
Okay.
Got extreme
nice.
success.
Rolling head.
Ooh.
What are we on spot hidden? Success.
Okay.
Watch you.
9 points away from a hard success if it makes a difference.
No.
Okay.
As canon indeed.
Oh. You fall
So
in
as the three of
coffin.
you were talking and trying to figure out what to do now that people are dispersing, and you've got the rest of the afternoon. Chris, you feel in your pocket, or Reggie, and there is something in there that wasn't before.
Sweet. What is it?
Well, better not be a fucking hand grenade.
No.
I got a good
There is a
roll.
note.
Okay.
Please meet me at Buzzard's Tea House
That's
on
Bustard's.
Oxford Street
That's
at
a-
4 o'clock this
Oh, it's not.
afternoon. I have
Let's
important information for you. Come alone.
Whose pocket was that in?
mine.
No.
Please.
Leo's.
Sorry. Leo's.
Oh, do you think that
I was
woman's...
in
I
Leo.
think when he hugged that woman, she slipped it in his pocket.
Mhm. Marion. Marion slipped this in his pocket.
Sweet.
What
But
time
we're
is it
asking
now?
him to go- But he needs to go alone.
Noon.
It's noon now, so 4 hours from now, right? Okay.
I think he should go.
Yeah, she said come alone, though.
We can just wait outside,
Yeah.
or we can wear shit. Or we can wear shit disguises as old ladies and just watch him like creeps.
Yeah.
This is a weekday as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's high tea.
So 4 p.m. Oxford Street. It's gonna be fucking packed. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can't see anything fucking mental going on at 4 p.m.
Yeah. Plus, we'll be able to
If
just
it
fucking...
said 4 a.m.,
Plus,
I would be like,
we'll be able to just like sit across the street and somewhere busy and keep an eye on you anyway. We'll
Clearly never been to a bachelorette party because those things get fucking rough at 4 o'clock, mate. You won't be going near them. You know, anywhere near them. But you're gonna go. This isn't an option of you. We're making you go.
Yeah, you're going,
We
like-
might. We just might. You know. Do you want us to go in disguise? before you, or do you want us to creep outside?
My only question is, was the letter sealed with lipstick, like a little lipstick kiss?
No, it was not.
Oh fuck!
Guide, mate, guide.
Oh, she
Does
might
it
be
smell of perfume?
Yeah.
Vaguely, but definitely not sprayed on.
No, yeah. This smells like
It smells
what
like
she was wearing.
It smells like sweaty
now.
crotch.
I was gonna say, like, you were gonna like say there's some panties wrapped around the note or something.
Chris,
Well, the lipstick wasn't there, so I don't think she's gonna get to the point of taking her knickers off and wrapping them around, especially 1920s knickers.
We've never been to Manchester, mate. You come here, you'll get lost.
This isn't Barbara.
Ew.
I can't even remember the name of the prostitute. It was Barbara and...
Oh, you're asking me difficult questions.
the least important NPCs that we invented, not
that we
the
invented.
keeper.
It. Ask RPG Archivist. I want to know what was the name.
I am on it.
Wasn't it Angie?
The names of the ladies are not
it was
not
Angie.
contained.
It wasn't Angie.
I think it was Angie.
It wasn't
It was
Angie.
Angie.
Maybe it was Angie. Yeah.
It wasn't Angie.
One of them was Angie.
100% sure it wasn't Angie.
Neither.
It was her name
It was
was Angie, but
It was
we
like
thought that it was Angel.
no, it was like Sandra or something. I swear it was like Sandra and Babs.
Sandra sounds familiar.
Yeah, Babs. Yeah, maybe.
I think it was Sandra.
And one of them was definitely Barbara.
Yeah, one of them was definitely
Barbara and
Babs.
Sandra. That's okay. Yeah.
I think it was Sandra.
Well, it's canon now.
I will write that down. It's going to be canon. Yes. The names of the ladies of the night that the two investigators
Straight guys
met
can't
with the first night of the hotel.
Can't remember prostitute's name. Yeah, that's not a big fucking stretch, is it, lads?
You don't generally ask for
Their
their
names
name,
were-
mate.
Sandra and Barbara. And you saw Barbara when you were outside Vernon's flat and the police nearly arrested you. He was walking with another guy across the street and just sort of gave you a glance like, what are these guys doing again?
Bombastic side out. We've thrown the flowers in. Everything's all good. Put them in the fucking dirt, please.
Now, here's the thing, right? So, when they bury a body, they only throw they throw a token handful of dirt on. They don't then fill it up with dirt until later. You all go away to the wake, and then the funeral director does that when no one's looking. So we don't know if that body is going to be buried or not. Wouldn't be a bulldozer.
I know.
1920s, it wouldn't be a bulldozer.
I know, because the spades are right beside the grave, so I'm gonna start fucking
Shall we
putting it on.
Shall we do it before we leave? We'll just fucking fill the hole in. Right, let's do it. Let's just walk up to the hole, right? Grab the shovels and just start filling it in.
I'd like to say we've waited till everyone else has left.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone.
Okay. Yeah.
Except probably the funeral director or graveyard landlord is probably there. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sure there's a name for a graveyard. Undertaker. That would be the name.
The Undertaker's underling.
The graveyard landlord. That's a good one.
I think funeral director or mortuary director is the person in charge of it, and the Undertaker is the one who does all the manual labor.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
I had a friend in high school. They used to call Digger because he lived in a house that was in the cemetery. Yeah.
Okay.
I think me and the antique dealer are just gonna put a wee bit of dirt on. We're gonna take our tux jackets off and
roll the sleeves up.
Roll the sleeves up. Well, I actually didn't have sleeves. I just have collars. So there's no sleeves on my shirt. It's just one of those shirts that's
Just
like
a fake colour.
and I have collars. Yeah,
like
because
like a stripper. Like it's just like a collar and
paying for
outfit.
a full shirt is expensive, right? So
I mean,
leave me alone.
that's the best
It's
justification I've got to wear stripper wear. I can't
Think-
afford to
think-
buy the whole outfit, so I just got the
Got
little
the stripper
Yeah.
version.
think like lockdown teams meeting. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to get dressed from the waist down. You know what I mean? Like everything above here looks great.
You're preaching to the choir, mate. I work from home. Business from here.
So yeah,
That's it.
yeah, exactly. It's this bit and the collars. So when I take the tux jacket off, it reveals the fact that I'm ready to start working. And I walk over and I said, "All right, mate. I got sent down here from north today, and I'm gonna give you a hand getting the bodies." Yeah. And immediately start digging, not even asking for permission.
And if he objects, I'm going to accidentally spin round and whack him in the head with a shovel. Whoops!
Put him into.
Aye, but you'll chuck him in and all. Bury the evidence. Now, hopefully it doesn't come to
He
that.
does not. No, he does not reject the additional help. And you're able to spend some of the, next 4 hours helping to bury the body.
Yep.
Bury the coffin.
Aye, I want to see that body actually be buried, like.
But if it's 4 hours, aren't they going to miss the tea meeting? Do I need to literally be tying it?
No, it's
like-
not going to take us 4
I've
hours
got-
to fill a hole.
I've got a little like dicta bird thing in my watch that goes beep, 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 at like 3, and at that point I'm like, gotta get spruced up.
It's
So
not,
It's magic.
it's not going to take a couple of
I'll put
hours
my-
for us to fill it in. It's going to take less than an hour for 3 people to shovel the dirt back into a hole.
No, I ain't doing
Oh,
shit. I'm watching you guys do.
No, but we've got the
Yeah.
funeral director, so it's me, Leo, and the funeral director, or the Undertaker.
It
Me,
looks
Leo,
like
and the
your
Undertaker
Twitch
are doing it.
channel is down.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that
Oh,
as
well.
well, actually. Oh well.
Reggie's just sitting at one of the tombstones, just polishing his rifle. You know,
Yep. But he's looking. He wants to look. He
3
wants to
young
look at-
men work.
Well, I mean, he's looking at this white residue and looking at you guys going, I mean, can he analyze this residue a bit more, like, with any checks?
Do you have chemistry?
I don't.
That would be how you would analyze.
Well, I thought that.
something
I
like
thought
that?
I thought I could just go again to a pharmacy and just be like, "Hey, do you know
Yeah.
what this is? I'll pay you."
Yeah.
Because while these guys are like playing in the dirt like kids, I'll go off to the chemist and see if they'll do anything with it.
Sure. I will roll with a 50 for that. No.
Well, they don't know what it is.
No.
Boo.
Boo.
But the plan is to finish wrapping up the burial,
Mm-hmm.
making sure that the body is firmly in the ground,
Yeah,
and then go back to the hotel and change.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump up.
before going to high tea.
I mean, I'm literally gonna jump up and down on the soil once we're finished, like packing it down,
Okay.
and then back to the hotel, get a change of clothes so that we can then think about going to the 4 o'clock meeting.
We
Obviously,
need
we're-
to get there.
Yeah,
we need to
we're not-
either go in like an hour before.
What we need to-
disguised,
what
or
we need
wait
to do-
outside.
Yeah, what we need to do is either go in an hour before in disguise, or find ourselves another coffee shop across the street to sit in, where we can see into this one.
Yeah, either way. So we need to go ahead anyway to check
Yeah.
things out to make sure
Yes.
we can do all
So
that.
me and Reggie are going to go ahead to try and get a nice spot either in that cafe, in an inconspicuous corner, or in one across the street, or something across the street where we can see into it.
Okay. Give me a luck roll to see just how good of a spot you get. You do find something that's available.
I would rolling the one out of us two that's got the lowest luck, I guess.
Of the two of you, yes. Thank you.
I've got 29, Martin. What you got?
56.
That's me then.
You need to spend some luck.
Failure.
No, not yet.
Okay.
No.
So you
gonna
get
roll-
you.
I'm gonna roll disguise though. I'm gonna try and make a shit disguise.
Okay, you make a shit disguise.
Well, disguise is
I
a
mean,
skill, isn't it?
It is.
We've both got really bad fake mustache and glasses and that.
Oh my god.
We look at
I mean,
Yes, you
it's-
get these bad fake mustaches on because you forget you're supposed to be dressed up like proper women.
Or I've just put on lipstick and that's it. Being like, I'm a lady.
I put on the glasses and a fake nose and a fake mustache. I look like Mr. Potato Head.
Oh.
I tried to disguise myself.
Joking aside, I think you find a cafe across the street. There is something across from Buzzard's tea room, and you get there an hour or so early. You do that while Leo changes into something more appropriate, and you get there at 4 when she asked you. Chris, is that you
Yep.
get there at 4? They get there early, you get there on time?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be actually on time rather than fashionably late for a change.
Okay.
So yeah. I walk through the door, take a little nip out of the hip flask, have a look around to see if I see a familiar face. I'm looking preferably for a lady. But you know.
Yeah.
Needs must.
So
Buzzard's
romantic.
room.
If there's any
So romantic.
ladies out there you go.
Yeah. It's a small but cozy establishment that is serving, light sandwiches, afternoon tea. It's decorated with tan and brown floral wallpaper. You've got antique wood furniture. Guests seem to be promptly seated and served and then left to their own devices. You see a blonde woman you recognize as Marion, already sitting at the table waiting for you. There's a large pot of tea on the table, and there's a tiered stand holding a selection of scones and finger sandwiches. Tiny china bowls of clotted cream and raspberry jam are within easy reach of everyone at the table, as is a lace-covered plate with a tiny fork and thin slices of lemon.
Afternoon tea, how nice.
Yes. Marion
Hey,
Ainsworth looks
we
rather
ain't getting
distraught.
Nah,
We ain't getting this.
nah. We can get our own cucumber and watercress sandwiches in the cafe we're in, mate. It's fine.
You might be able to. Yeah. You probably do.
Roll luck
Marion-
to see whether or not it's spam.
Alright, repressing. I'm gonna roll for this because mine's higher. Let's see how much.
Well, if
Marion looks.
if we're doing a group roll,
distressed.
it's the person with the lowest that rolls, by the way.
I failed it anyway.
Do you actually want this?
Failed it.
I would like
Doesn't
to see.
matter.
I would like to know if I can get some watercress sandwiches, like. Fucking yes, I do. And cucumber.
Definitely can.
I get salmon and cucumber sandwiches with that roll.
They do not serve them, but they will make some for you.
Nice.
Yes. Miss Ainsworth looks rather distraught, a little bit tired. Her mouth is set in a grim line, and she greets you and gathers herself before speaking. And I think we'll pick up there.
Aye.
Yeah, it's a good place to end it. Cool. So, Morgan,
Yes.
thank you. Martin and
You're
Chris,
welcome.
thank you very much for another fun game, gentlemen. Looking forward to the next one next weekend. To the viewers on Twitch, on Chris's channel, thank you very much for watching. We love you. To my viewers on YouTube, thank you all very much for watching. I'm RxOliver. This is the gang. This is Call of Cthulhu. We'll see you next time. Peace.